All right, hello everyone. Welcome back to Drake's Salvation. This is luckily timed that I will be gone next week, but that means we have Drake's and other DMs can take over Monday spot as per usual airing stuff for our channels. Yep. Uh, last time we met the Drakeettes, they had a little bit of a somewhat peaceful island vacation when the teleport into the Dusk Haven's inner sanctum in the Umbran Forest blocked by a mysterious mist and a foreign man who apparently has other plans for the Umbran right now. And but now the party has escaped the island and joined the ship of Captain Stout, the half-dwarven sea captain with that is has been chartered by Baron and his lucky lot. Find a treasure that on a map. That's really all the party knows right now. And they had just been attacked by some seafaring folk called Marrow. Pretty much like angry mermaids. So we'll see how they're doing.
Most curious. They did not look like Swahagan.
Don't know enough about these people to really have much of an opinion outside of just being annoying as fuck.
They're a little gamey for fish. Felicity says she picks a piece out of her teeth.
Ugh, there's guts everywhere.
You get used to it.
I suppose. What?
That is what you guys killed last time.
Ah.
Hey, yo.
Killed one of those?
What?
Several.
Huh.
Oh, those are the things?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, I thought we killed a bunch of mermaids. I didn't realize they had tentacles.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they're a little grosser than what you usually expect for mermaids.
Well, shark doesn't care, so.
For some reason, they remind me of something. Wait. He walks over to Captain Dusk. I think it was Captain Dusty.
Captain Stout.
There we go, Captain Stout. Captain Stout. I recall you said something of old stories of the tentacle creatures and the like back at Tamarind.
Aye, quite so, little boy. Child. Whatever. The tentacled followers of Green Lady. The men coerced by song and slowly change over time and up throwing themselves in the sea of ships walking. Turn. I thought they were all dead. Apparently not.
Wait, what green lady?
Not really sure. That's just what the legend says.
There was.
I thought it was absinthe.
A drug?
Or like an alcohol.
Not quite sure. But there were, at least as far as I could remember, or at least from Captain Stout's stories, crazy followers. Usually answer is flail, but kind of looks over to Captain Stout. I believe you said something about them having undersea temples.
Well, I'm not really sure. Who knows?
Question to the DM. The old man that Iron Ball talked to back at the tavern in Tanmarine, was that Captain Stout or was it somebody else?
No. That was the owner of the tavern that actually Zephyr knows.
Okay. I was getting my NPCs wrong, mixed up. Because I vaguely remember Iron Ball promising to hunt a particular evil cult or something, because the old man in the tavern was also one that helped fed him and the other alley cats.
That was in the tavern, if I remember correctly, but he wasn't the owner because he was there a lot.
It was
Been a-
yeah, it was back in the Tamarine arc, but I do not remember too well. I gotta look at my notes again.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Grigor.
Was it this guy?
I think
Yeah,
it was.
it was because he literally was sitting out when we beat the shit out of someone. I was just there, like there. You're like, all right, good luck, have fun, kids.
No, I don't think there was this one. I mean, yeah, he wasn't there, but there was someone like in the far end of the corner.
Yeah, that was Stout, I
Was-
think, if I remember correctly.
I'll look through my old notes about it, but I know it was like another old guy. That's the poker.
Ugh. Jeeves, did you see my DM then?
Oh shit.
Yeah, sorry. Before I say anything stupid,
What
I just
does
want-
that mean?
Oh, there's supposed to be. Hold on. There's another word that's
That's
supposed
not
to
a
be in there.
sentence.
Let me rewrite that. There's literally just one word missing, and I hate it. I'm just gonna write the same thing again and then send it to you. There we go. Literally missing one word.
You saw. I mean, you saw it on the statue. I don't think anybody's seen her
Here we
face
go.
directly.
I was just trying to remember because of like with dealing with Barbara, if she like popped up or anything.
No, I mean,
I
the
mean,
god's
we
not
carried
gonna
the statue
pop
around
up.
for a while.
Yeah.
Okay, I found the notes. It was a NPC named Earl,
Oh
talking
yeah, Earl.
and we were talking about the drowned queen, or drowned lady.
Oh.
That's what we were talking about. I'll just highlight this note here because I don't think I have.
I still have
copy-pasted.
Earl. Earl survived.
Do we still have
Okay.
the statue of the
No.
queen?
No.
No.
Okay. I'm trying to
Felicity's
remember.
aunt got rid of that shit.
Oh yeah, because Jackal had it, and then it was like just no.
She sent that way down.
Yeah,
Jackal didn't take any statue.
I thought
No, it
someone
was
did.
Elric had it.
Oh, yeah, I
Yeah,
did.
you had it.
The other idiot fighter.
Yeah, no, Jackal did not take any statues.
Okay.
But
Here's Earl.
no,
guess
that
an
was,
Elric-
that was a note that I remembered. Yeah.
my God.
This is the guy.
Oh shoot.
Yeah.
You said the individual was hooded, looked a little fucked up. Talking to Captain Stout as Elric's gotta walk it over.
Which one? I don't know what we're talking.
I am
We
sorry.
were
I was
talking
referring
about
to
the
tail-
weirdest woman,
tail.
or at least from stories.
Who? Where?
Ugh,
Not talking.
I think you were.
So we were headed somewhere, right?
Ah, right. Yes, we are going to place on that map that this guy's got. Somewhere in the 32nd meridian, just south of. Over there somewhere. He just points off in front of the ship.
Wait, I think. Wait. Callisti had just pickpocketed that four things, didn't she, with the mage hand?
Yes.
So I don't think we got time to actually look at it before the Swagan attacked.
Yeah.
Wasn't really pickpocket, it was pretty blatant. He was just too drunk to do anything about it.
And what you guys see is a pretty basic, like, how you would picture a pirate's treasure map if it was printed on the back of a cereal.
Wow.
It's a Captain Crunch
So-
map.
So either this is super legit, or Baron found this on a placemat at a restaurant, right?
Nope, I paid 30 gold for it.
That's just
Yeah,
steal.
that-
I think you're stupid.
Perhaps he got ripped off.
I feel like that might be the case, Baron.
Is there any way to check for authenticity on this? Jesus.
Who sold you
Well,
the map, if I
Wait,
may ask?
don't you have a? Aren't you like what's it called? It's calligrapher's tools, isn't that it?
Yeah, I would probably say
Isn't
that.
aren't one of you guys like proficient
I
in
am
that?
extremely well. I also have
I was gonna say.
Yes,
Actually,
I am skilled in calligraphy tools. And alchemist supplies.
Wow.
I need to take a look. Yeah, no, Iron Ball isn't.
What do you want me to roll it with?
Elric has every tool, but I'm not.
Oh God, that's a question for me, huh?
Intelligence, wisdom?
Ask question to players.
Wisdom?
Then Uno reverse cards. Either wisdom or intelligence, I guess, to kind of
Yeah.
like know like.
Yeah, I gave you the choice, and obviously we know the answer that you're gonna take.
Well, I mean, it's the only thing I have a 7 modifier in, so why wouldn't I?
Yeah. So, Callisti, with your calligrapher's tools, you can tell that there are some pieces missing of the map, especially if you cross-reference it with a map of your own. Especially say if Genesis, who has lived his life in these seas, or around these seas at least, gives you his nautical map, and you, Captain Stout, and Genesis are able to go over and cross-reference all three of these maps together and find that there is actually an ancient that you think used to be a temple area. Genesis, you would come up with that fact, and well, this might not be as shitty as it seems.
Except my
As-
map says this was a drowned pile of rubble. So we're a little worried about that.
Perhaps it's worth looking into.
I mean, do we have
Well,
time
you
for a
said-
detour?
Legit. Maybe not worth 30 gold yet, but because I mean the weight of this paper and the print.
We're gonna resell the paper. Take it from this man and just resell it. I mean,
I am
It's your
somewhat
call, Callisto.
hesitant.
oh, sorry, go ahead.
I don't think we have any other choice. But at least we know we're actually going somewhere legitimate and not just, some kid scrawling on a napkin. So
Indeed.
I am just concerned, as he points to the corpse of the marrow, that where we are going might lead to the drowned lady and other problems.
What the hell is this drowned lady? Is it?
It is an old tale that a friend and also one of the people who helped me and the other alley cats in our founding days when we were much younger with free fish and food.
Can I ask-
And
Go ahead.
Earl and his companion Stevens were good fishermen and good to us, but a strange storm happened one time in their lives, and Stephen was not only dragged under but returned as a abomination. As he kind of looks over to Baron, I believe you mentioned something about slaying Stevens before, but then he came back.
The dread pirate Captain Stevens.
Yes.
Can I ask a really weird question?
Oh,
It's really
that's
weird.
really all you have done so far.
Well, okay, hear me out.
The hell's going
Fair
on?
Is it
point.
worse than a dragon?
Considering that I had fought the yellow dragon, I am not sure.
Is it worse than the purple dragon, which is not really a dragon? It's an illithid mixed with a dragon.
What is an illithid?
We'll just go with pretty bad. Okay,
Hmm.
really, really bad.
Looks over to Baron. Do you know what an illithid is?
It's like pre-made. It's unfried calamari.
So a squid face.
Yeah, didn't we go over this?
I
Yes,
think we did.
I'm sure we did.
Iron Ball, yeah.
Get
Big
our
soy
uncle.
sauce. Continues
remember-
conversation.
Okay, just to throw this out there. Are we looking at a situation less worse or worse than Novid Kaz?
I have not been to Novid Cross, but
Okay, let me put it this way. We fought multiple dragons and abominations of mixed dragons and other
then
things. And
I ask,
assassins and
was there any of them that could manipulate the weather, summon giant tentacles from the depths and whirlpools?
Here's a weird question, Jeebus.
Eh.
But I'll kind of, since I technically had touched the statue, do I hear anything as we're kind of like moving?
Roll me a wisdom.
Oh no.
Oh,
Yeah, that was my
Hold on.
worry.
let me see.
No, it's just for me, because there's a
are
reason.
you rolling wisdom?
I was the only one that came into real contact and held on to the statue for a while.
Oh,
That's what.
There you go. That's on repeat.
So you just hear Elric kind of like bashing his head. What the fuck is it going on? And he's just like cleaning out his ears. There's some kind of voice going through my head right now.
well,
Kind of
start
annoying.
repeating.
He'll repeat all that because I'm not reading all that out right now.
I'm just gonna quickly do copy and paste as
Oh,
No, fuck it.
which is funny because I was trying to whisper it to him and it whispered the first line. So it starts with a stolen treasure.
Oh, I noticed that.
Damn, rip.
I just noticed that because I figured that's why I figured I'd ask because I knew you were probably writing something at the moment, but I figured I'd probably like make it more publicly known.
okay. So what was that first line?
So,
The stolen treasure.
A stolen treasure. Here, I'll read it. A stolen treasure that does not belong to me. That should never be mine, but that I've claimed. Something too beautiful, too painful not to have, too uniquely exquisite. Something I'll never find again. One day that I dreamt of, but always too impossible, but that I've always yearned for. Till I stumbled upon it, it simply lay there, just within reach. Just simply unclaimed, inviting me to take it. I have a stolen treasure that belongs to someone else that shouldn't be mine, but I've claimed, and it's kind of just on repeat. So like the last 3 lines are just repeat, or the last 4 lines are repeat.
All right. Question. Oh wow, this thing is acting laggy on my end. Okay. So I haven't really used this feature before, but it is known as my background for being a slayer. Mark of evil. Could I use this again? I have a better idea. Well,
Yes, if I knew what that meant.
Yeah,
I will ping it.
Fuck, that's big.
Meister, is that not just you though? You're Mark of Evil. Thank you. I'll save myself
Okay.
out.
Okay. If this was in person, I would say like, okay, here's a drop kick for you, buddy.
Might just fucking drops kicks me at the table. Yeah, okay.
I had the pause for that.
Slayer. Oh.
Is his
Such
unique background.
or oddball may throw you through a loop. You likely have a reputation from your past career. Most people are ignorant of the supernatural changes of the world, so they are often wrong. But
With
their fear.
this,
Furthermore,
roll me a. You would have noticed it. Roll me a investigation at advantage. Isaac.
oh no, he's gone. The Queen of Pain got him.
She got him already.
Oh man, rip.
Just as a side question, knowing magic, have I heard of anything like this as a spell or anything?
You have heard of riddles as spells. Not riddles, but I'm sorry, poems as spells that sometimes bards will use. This seems to be more of a. I mean, we all know you're gonna pass it, but I guess roll me Arcana.
Rolls a nat 1, proves you wrong.
I would still have a 12.
Yeah.
True.
This seems to be more
Damn.
of a binding. Like this will take a creature and bind them, especially due to the nature of the riddle of it being a stolen thing.
Is it affecting Elric other than just...
You don't believe it's affecting Elric, but it could. It's more that Elric is bits and pieces of it. And throughout time, you guys are able to piece together what it's saying.
I swear to God, if we fight Cthulhu, I'm gonna be mad.
Okay, Elric, if you start having any more of these problems, let us know. I'm not saying we're going to do brain surgery, but we might.
I will keep that in mind, I guess.
At least until we get done with the surgery. Haha, that was a joke.
That's...
Nobody's laughing.
Huh.
I was laughing, but with Bretty.
I'd rather not have my
Oh,
brain.
Miser's
kicked out.
Wi-Fi crashed.
No.
You know he's happy.
The accent's coming out.
It's just gonna start swearing in Brooklyn.
Hey, I'm trying to record it here.
Oh my god, stop.
Well,
There he is.
Hello?
holy
Oh,
shit!
he's
I
not
don't know
yelling
what
in-
the fuck happened.
Oh, there it is.
Hello.
Yeah,
Crash.
no, you're there.
I just
You're a little
Yeah,
robot-y.
on expectation and
Don't worry
had
about
to
it. Miser.
restart a few things. Okay.
No
how much
worries,
did I
take your
miss?
time. Not
Nothing.
much. Callisti just had a inkling that this is a binding on a not Elric, but possibly a certain set of creatures that are around. Well, probably that you just bought.
Nah, never seen him.
God damn it. All right. I think you want me to roll something too, or
Yes,
Chris
roll
will take
an
care of that?
investigation at advantage. You will get different
Okay.
information.
Okay. Let's see if I get a good one. 17.
At the 17, you during the fight, you noticed that they were missing something crucial. You can't really tell what, but you wouldn't call them mindless, because they still fought like they had an agenda, but it was as if they felt colder.
Niece, I have a question. Considering you have more knowledge of the Arcana,
Okay.
these foes that we had fought, they seem to lack their vital vigor, or at least their living essence, perhaps, but yet still had the intelligence to do battle.
Okay, where are we going with this?
Hope I think his Wi-Fi crashed again.
No way.
No.
Rip.
Hello.
I could
Oh,
tell.
he's good.
Oh,
He's good.
yep.
Yay!
He's back again.
Please tell me. Please tell me you got the last things I
No,
said.
the last bit stopped. I was like,
Vital vigor or something like that.
yeah, it's like vital vigor. Stop.
Mm.
Okay. So what my man, let me get my voice back together. Yes, they seemed, how to say this, enthralled. No, more than that. Like like the necromancy, but not with the zombies.
Didn't some of them jump ship, like morale-wise, or did they fight to the death?
No, they jump ship.
Yeah, but anything controlled necromancy or anything like that wouldn't, even under certain spells like enthrall and stuff, wouldn't do that. They would pretty much just fight to the death. There was a sense of self-preservation at least.
Mm,
It's
Yes, I
possible,
felt-
though. I mean, cultists would have self-preservation to some degree.
Mm.
I sense desperation from them.
There's
They
also
do or die.
Gee.
I mean, they could be starving. They shouldn't now if they're cannibalistic, but you know.
How gaunt did they look, Jeebus, when we were fighting them? I guess that's like either a history or I'll leave it up to you.
I would guess nature. You really are. You're literally from the opposite of these lands, so you don't know how
Okay.
gaunt they're supposed to look.
True.
Well, time to do a body mass index. Somebody bring the scalpels.
Yeah, BMI 9. Yeah, that makes sense.
Uh, fish. They looked somewhat alright. I mean, they don't look like they're currently starving to death, but they also don't look like the healthiest things in the
They're-
world.
Are there markings or anything? She's just gonna start checking this body. So we haven't thrown it overboard for some reason.
No, I don't think we would, because that's free food. Why would we throw free food overboard?
Comes back to the point of how sentient does it need to be for you guys to eat it?
At this
One
point,
more to
Druid-
find out.
I
There's
was gonna say Druid talks to plants, so that's a very loaded question.
Ooh. But I can't talk to some people. If they have a
That means
language I can't
cannibalism.
learn.
That means cannibalism is
Oh!
real.
See, the real secret here is Zephyr jumps off the boat, talks to seaweed, and then we know what's going on.
Speaking of which,
Roll me an investigation. I will be right back.
there is a spell
Oh god.
that you could deny a command.
What spell? Trying
It's
to think.
ease.
Oh yeah, where you can kind of like.
Basically, if it's suicidal, the spell ends. Like if you tell them to do something that would definitely cause them to die, they can not do it.
It's. I know what you're talking about, but the way the spells is usually structured, they could still fight for you. It's just as long as you don't tell them, "Hey, stab yourself with a sword," kind of thing. It's one of
Oh,
those
it says
weirder ones.
if you do, the spell ends. If you command them to do something.
What's your suggestion?
Yeah, I was thinking that was a suggestion.
The suggestion's definitely that one. I think Gias, you can pretty much tell them to do whatever the fuck you want them to, and they get hurt if they don't.
I was reading it earlier because I was looking like preparing spells. It said that if you command them to do something that's like for sure fatal to them, that the spell ends.
You know, fighting Elric's not fatal. It's just very unoptimized.
I don't know. Just a thought.
Yeah, I'm thinking of that too.
Oh
but
yeah, you're right. I didn't know that worked. I thought
But
Gias
what's-
was like fucking a cursed command.
Nah, I think the only like spell that kind of does that is like mass command, and even then, a lot of command spells don't let you just kind of like say kill yourself. Because I looked this up for a while, as well.
Oh, that's where it comes into the use. I forgot. This is why, because it's not, you can't do it with suicidal thing, but you could command somebody to not attack people.
Ah, well, that's.
That's the exact opposite. It's not suicidal. It's just you can't fight anybody.
One
Or
v
fight.
one me.
Fight.
That's kind of scary, actually.
What is?
Geese
Yes.
or geese.
Oh yeah, that's a fun one.
Just waiting for the opportunity.
I think command with German words is the best.
Well,
Just say
We
10
roll
at them,
Wow.
they'll be very
investigations.
confused.
oh, what the heck?
Oh,
I'm sorry.
I
Something-
guess. Oh yeah, Callisti rolled her investigation. Holy shit, Moogle, you rolled a
where is
4.
the-
What?
I li-
I
Don't
think
roll a
there we
4.
go. Holy cow, my
Callisti, you see
thing
a
is just running all around the place.
small, strange green spot on the back of the.
Like how strange.
Like stranger in a
Scale
strange
of
land.
1 to
Doctor
10,
Strange.
and from where you're from, probably like 7.
Find anything, Callisti?
There's a weird green mark, and I'm not sure if I should excise it or not.
Hold on. Give me 5 seconds before you do anything. I'm just gonna flash my eyes white, and I would like to use my Eyes of the Runekeeper to see if it's a language or not, just in case.
Hitting the letter O. Circle.
Understandable. Just making sure. I didn't know if it was like some weird lost language or not.
I guess the question is it on the other ones?
It looks like the letter O.
Oh.
O.
Oh.
O.
Oh, I see.
The other cards, please. Uncle,
Oh my.
if you're standing next to one, could you check it, please?
Oh.
Yes, I am doing that now.
Ah, okay.
See, that's why I roll the investigation too. But I'm just rapidly typing and fixing things here on the end.
Irabel finds the same thing.
It has the same marketing here too.
Well, guess we'll ritual cast something.
This one looks more like a lowercase a.
Ah.
Hmm.
Is of the O with a swiggle sticking out of it.
Ah. I see.
I'm just being a dick. It's still just a hole. Cool. Hefty necromancy.
Well, Ironball, you were right about the necromancy.
Huh.
So
I
you're
was
saying
only
this-
going by gut intuition.
So are these things then brought back from the dead?
I do not think so.
And another ritual cast.
I feel like perhaps, if I am not mistaken, blight. Is that the right term? I do not know.
No, that's what it
Ooh.
did to that one. Points to the thing that's sucked all the life out of it.
Yeah, blight drains life forces. It's like instant mummification.
That doesn't
Yes,
sound like great.
what I was referring to was that a weaker variant. I am not good with all these spells and such, or the arcana, but I do see, or at least notice, subtle, strange effects. Yes, I know you use strange, powerful voodoo magic.
As-
Zephyr.
Can I?
You guys are talking
sorry.
about this. Genesis and Zephyr, can you both roll me perception checks?
Working on it.
Perception.
Opening the thing.
Hmm.
Getting there.
Normal. Perception. Perception.
We're a lot less drunk now, correct?
Yes,
Yeah.
you guys are much more sober. Genesis, you really don't see much. You're a little distracted currently, because Baron is currently telling you about himself.
And I'm listening.
Unfortunately, and Zephyr, you've gotten used to it as you grew up, kind of seeing whiffs of people and kind of a general aura. Or how would Zephyr kind of like being an ace bar see the general soul of a person or creature?
Is this is the thing? We went to the shop and there was a
Mm-hmm.
doll talking, but I actually saw another thing.
Yeah.
I would say maybe a glimpse of like a hue around somebody.
As Iron
Like
Bull and Elric kind of get in the way of you, is you notice that's why they looked different to you. It looks like there's been chunks taken out of that hue, and not
Ooh.
insubstantial ones either. They almost look like, especially being a druid, they look like shark bites.
Hmm.
oh. I don't know how to relay that information. Um I don't know how to explain this to anybody, but it looks like there are pieces of its life force like ripped or bitten from it.
Huh.
Hmm.
Are you saying it is being siphoned?
More like actually bitten, like a chunk.
I understand I hit it really hard with the flail, but I don't see chunks ripped out of it.
Probably before you got to it.
Did the identify bring back anything?
Okay.
The identify is
Babe, just tell them what you just.
difficult to explain because I don't know exactly how I would consider this. It's like a something was feeding. It's like a. It's a.
Soul siphon.
Oh yeah, thank you. God, that was the word I was looking for, and I could not find it. Yes, it was like it's like a soul siphon, and that point is where it is bleeding out from.
Something's siphoning their souls off or eating it.
Hmm.
And Elric, that's when a certain line goes through your mind, just within reach, simply unclaimed fighting beat.
Oh, that's not good. Well, I think that's part of the puzzle.
What is?
Uh, one of the lines when you had mentioned the soul siphon said just within reach, just simply unclaimed, inviting me to take it. It was echoed. Wait. God. Jeebus. Here's a funny thing. Could I poke the giant O with Graham and see what happens? Just in case.
Nice.
Nice. 94!
What?
Since you're watching this, Zephyr, you watch as he just barely taps point Pharaoh's body, and what is left in Pharaoh's soul that hasn't gone. So when they die, disappears completely.
Are you saying did anything happen? Like, did anything happen physically, or is that just kind of?
Nothing visually happened that the normal eye can see. Callisti, you see a flash of abjuration magic along Graham that quickly dissipates. And Elric, you self 10 temporary HP
Wait.
that you don't know about.
Oh! Weird. Nothing seemed to happen. Well,
No,
Mhm.
Well,
something
there's-
happened, and if anyone was looking at Zephyr's eyes, I'd assume they're just a little glowy. But something happened. You got rid of whatever was left.
I don't know if that's a good thing then.
Left of what?
It's like vitality, yeah, soul.
So I was right. Something is draining the vitality.
Wait, how to? Well, I guess that would make sense, but I didn't know Graham also just ate souls or vitality.
I mean, we did kill these things, so the soul shouldn't really be attached anymore.
Hmm.
So now that I think about it, this is kind of weird. Go poke the other one.
Iron Ball will drag said body into the direction of Elric.
I'll just meet him halfway, and I will poke the A.
Roll another one.
All right.
All right. Well, if you didn't already have 10 temporary HP, the exact same thing happens.
Okay. So I guess everyone just notices Elric. It happened to Elric again, so. Or at least.
Yep, same thing.
I do not see anything in particular, though. This one does feel lighter.
Weird.
So don't start on that mythical 21-ounce thing.
The what?
Yeah, it was a theory that when a person dies, they lose 21 ounces. That's
Is
the
that
way.
the thing they call?
If
I was
anything,
referring to the fact that the vitality is missing now, like completely gone.
Oh, yeah, I mean,
that worries me for whatever the fuck we're fighting.
these things might have just come back as revenants if we hadn't done that. They still could.
Another
Should
thing
we
is-
toss the bodies overboard?
Nope, just take the heads.
Well then.
I mean, I agree. If it's going to
Quite-
be some fucking ghosts, might as well just
I mean,
be
we
a
probably
headless
should get
ghost.
these things anyway if they're gonna if we're gonna eat them. So
I don't think I want to eat it considering what was just said.
You know what? Let's just take advantage of the carnivore not being here.
True.
I don't want to cook everything.
Fuck Jackal, I guess.
Ah, yes. Sashimi.
Iron Ball kind of looks over to Elric and says, I feel like your friend is referring to someone, but I hope that is not me.
No,
I am partial to fish, yes.
it's not you. Trust me. We had someone that would eat even people.
How horrid.
You had
You
a
get
man
used
eater
to
on
it.
your.
well,
And if I didn't
well-
cook it, he'd just eat it raw. So
I
let's
wouldn't
put
say
it
on
this
our.
way. Ate 2 dwarven pies in one sitting, and when a guy tried to rob him and said either teeth or money, Jackal bit his face off
He also bit my neck.
repeatedly.
I am most confused. Is this supposed to be a animal that you're with or a
No.
human?
Yes.
You remember the guy who left with the regent?
The armored one, yes.
Yeah, him.
He
This
does
is
not
the
look
friend
like
that you keep talking about.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Friend is a loose term at this point.
So
I didn't say I'm happy he's gone. I said I don't want to cook everything.
I don't care that he's still not here. I just don't like him.
No, I didn't.
No, I know.
don't want to cook
I know. I was being an
It's
asshole.
okay. It's okay. Even I, as the player, am ragging on my own characters, so don't worry. But Ironbow goes, "You confuse me. He does not look like something that bites people or eats people's faces."
Just wait.
Don't worry about it, Ironball.
plus,
Well-
it looks. Actually, does Elric still have those bite scars on him?
I mean, they're not gonna go away.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I was like, it's been like just a couple weeks. Yeah.
Remind me to wear my helmet when I'm around him.
Yes, it looks like more like a bear took a bite out of you.
No, that
Or-
was the dog.
Sometimes.
He was kind
So-
of bearish at the first one, and that one over there was when he was more of the jackal.
So is he jackal or bear? Or
Yes.
metal man?
Both.
Yes.
Hmm.
I see.
He's
Confusing.
he's got some kind of curse. Okay, we're still trying to figure it out. And evil necromancer dog bastard in the desert.
And you left him on his own.
Eh.
This is
He's
interesting.
fine.
Let him go. Let him go on the world journey.
Above table, was it Ari? Is that her name?
No,
Airy.
it was Airy.
Airy.
Ari. That was close.
Yeah, Airy the airhead.
He's with Ari. Trust me, she's probably breaking something right now.
Plus,
Ah,
she's
yes.
with the Burning Crow, or he's with the Burning Crow, so worst thing happens. He just gets shot and literally splintered by the rifle.
Ah, yes, the strange gun that Regent got from the other person that was with us in the assault on the Prismarine.
Is it bad that I really want to see someone get shot with that thing?
I mean, we saw the mountain get shot, and that made short work of that.
You should have seen the dragon that got shot by it, and the ship.
See, that's the thing. I want to. I mean, I saw a mountain. That's one thing, but
Let it
Well,
I
just
just
be
have
that
morbid curiosities. I'm sorry.
No, that's fine.
I
well.
suspect you got that from your mother's side. Ali was not too into the morbid. He just said, "Quick, be done with it, and let's get out of here
You're
before
bleed-
the authorities find us."
Should we also be worried that the weird person singing in my head? Is it singing or more like just a repeating poem? Or
Let
like
me see.
more
It's-
melodic?
It's not very melodic. It's actually kind of haunting.
It's the song, yeah.
And it
I'm going
seems
to,
like every
uh,
time it repeats, it's a different voice.
Hold on.
Ooh.
I want
You
to
know,
do this.
I'm partially kind of worried about all this just in case.
Sit still.
I mean, I'm not moving.
Let's see if this works on him. I cast as a ritual.
Oh.
Please tell me it's like Iron Ball jumps up afterwards, just like slaps him in the side of the head or
No,
something.
no, no. He forces like a fucking bottle of soy sauce down his throat. Drink.
Oh no! What he does is he puts in a mouthful of the soy sauce and it just sprays it at you.
Oh god.
Purifying
What?
salt. Yes, purifying salt.
What the fuck are you doing?
Mysticism.
Mr.
A
Lana?
charm that I learned from Ali and some of the others to prevent evil from going from within and without.
It's the cops coming for you for fucking spraying soy sauce in my face. Anyway,
But yeah,
yes. To Jeebus, what happens with that?
I'm thinking.
I leave it up to you, DM. I just figured you would actually do that.
Very
Fucking
Iron
just-
Ball thing to do, especially when he's standing above a fucking hole.
There's a hole. There's a hole. There's a hole in the bottom.
I got climbing speed, baby.
Iron Ball, roll me a D100 and pick high or low.
Okay.
Oh no, buddy.
Low.
Alright.
I'm gonna.
Oh, the voices stop.
Oh.
Temporary HP goes away.
Well.
that you didn't know about.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
That I was not aware of.
No, God, nothing
Look,
really
as long
happens
as
to
I
you.
didn't know I have.
Well, the voices stopped, so that's good.
Ah, so the ritual actually works.
Yes. Please don't fucking spit soy sauce in my face again.
It is purifying salt at times too. It
Do
works.
not. Please don't. I don't want to smell like I walked into a fucking fish bar.
My breath is good.
Can you say that when you're not breathing in my face after throwing that shit in it?
Yes, I can.
Please step down.
You just feel the little claw marks of him climbing off of you. Ah, yes, I am a little bit on the personal space.
I think you don't mind it at all, which is kind of annoying. No,
No, I do not. Usually, I have to answer things with flail, so I must get up close and personal.
I'm curious about some of the different words that were being said. If this person might have or whatever the fuck is repeating this, may have a shard.
A what now?
What's it, Callisti? You know what I'm talking about. A shard of Gehenna.
Yeah, I know.
Thing.
I know. I try not to
No,
bring up the fact of the fucking. Yeah.
I mean, most people.
People don't need to know about everything.
Here's a weird thing. Do most people know what like the Shard of Gehenna is, or is it not as widespreadly known? Jeebus is. a
No,
weird
it's
question I
widespread.
have.
Not really wide.
Okay.
Widely spread. No.
Okay,
It's,
so saying that might just mean like literally nothing to some people.
Baron looks at you like you're a crazy person.
Okay, good.
Iron Ball looks at you like you're crazy and just has one ear up and one ear on the side.
Understandable.
Well, I can't do that with my ears, but I do the same thing little man's doing. What the fuck is a Shard of Gehenna? And is it expensive?
No, it's actually relatively cheap. You can find them in random stores. They're just weird magical trinkets.
I'm going to
roll
roll an insight.
Let me see if I have advantage on deception.
I'm gonna say it might not be coming because Callisti just got that like mouth open, like trying to like shut up, and she just kind of has that like
Fuck me. I don't think I could beat that. Hold on.
Maybe
Let me
later.
Stop. No.
I'll
Wow,
have, Iron Ball inside it too, because he doesn't even remember the damn thing.
I hate my party. I don't get it.
We love you.
Yeah.
5. That makes so much
Yeah,
fucking
yeah,
sense.
yeah. All right. Well,
I
I
feel
think
like
I
something is
figured out what
wrong.
my treasure map is for.
Okay, first of all, Baron, no. I would literally murder you if you find it.
Wow.
But why?
Just understand what I mean by this, okay? If it was, I would have to, because putting you in charge of some of the most dangerous things in this world. Moral obligation?
Alric, meanwhile, just scratching his head with the back of Graham.
I wouldn't give it to him either.
Hello.
I understand why you will not give it to Elric or Baron, but
I feel insulted.
I mean, in a weird, morbid sense of thing, I want to put it inside your ball and see what the hell happens, but that's just me.
no.
Okay?
You actually see both ears turn forward, like you are my niece, but please do not. This is keepsake.
Well, I mean, I don't know what it would do. You might be able to like kill a dragon in one shot.
What?
Should we?
Oh,
Oh,
hold
and
on.
I'm the one who's saying shit out loud.
Oh no, hold on.
Yeah, I was gonna say, Baron probably heard that too, and just like...
Yeah, hold on. I gotta roll as a disadvantage.
Did
'cause
I
rolled
hear
like-
dragon and glory? 'Cause that's what I heard.
Of course he rolls high for this. I like this idea.
Or it could turn you inside out.
Shouldn't we honestly just destroy them? All things considered.
If they can be.
Elric points at Graham.
That actually hasn't proven that they can be destroyed.
It
Broken into
proves
smaller portions, yes.
it's worth a shot. Plus, we don't know if, considering, I always gotta get closer because he doesn't want to talk about this out loud. I'll get closer, closer. Considering it's 7 god weapons in one and not a single one, maybe it may work.
Or it could blow up everything in a 50-mile square radius.
Then just have everyone leave the 50-mile square radius except for me.
We are not that fast.
Logistically, that's not possible, but
I mean, people have teleported cities before. It's not logistically that hard. It's just need a lot of spellcasters.
Did
Okay,
most of those people in that city die?
Yes,
risks
in
were made.
Tamari.
Rest were made. Or magic.
I'm pretty sure a lot of those people died.
I am filled with regret. I could not save many more.
So, if this is what we think it is, I think it's best we actually go investigate just to make sure it doesn't fall into the wrong hands.
I was just figuring we were going to go investigate just in case with Pabra, because I know you really, really hate it.
Oh, that's not my problem. That's Jack.
What'd you say?
He's not here.
Who
Pabra.
now? Who
Nope.
that?
No, the melon man. The
The
child.
kid?
Why is a melon out in the sea?
I love this party.
We're
Fucking
all
love you
here
guys.
making Dumbasses.
Aw.
Fucking who? You know, the guy from the beginning. Who?
What? I knew I should have brought it back earlier.
Khaleesi explicitly remembers.
Yeah, so does Elric. I think Jackal is the one that has the most spite towards him, but he's not here.
Yes.
He did.
Yes.
He did crit Jackal.
I mean,
He nearly put a hole into Jackal.
Zephyr
on the
just
other
seethes
hand,
whenever
I
he
would
hears the
Jack
name,
The
Oh,
name
yeah.
of the
wishing it
melon?
was never brought up again.
Well, I mean, if he who should not be named is also there, as well as a shard, it'd be best that we put him down.
I mean, my experience of old gods, I mean, I don't think the drowned queen is the same as the Lady of Pain, but I don't know.
What is this Lady of Pain?
Weird woman that talked into my head, kind of looks ugly. Did I?
Real evil old god.
I don't think I've seen her face. Well, even when I had the statue.
I
just
will show
know
you
of her
guys the
name.
statue.
Okay. It should be. Because I think, like, above table you showed us the image, plus Miser and I have also seen it before, but...
I just remember I'm playing as.
I know,
Iron-
I know. Does Iron Bull actually see the Lady of Pain? No.
No, that was
No.
Miser.
No, okay.
No, that was
Okay,
actually that was actual Miser when
Okay.
me and a certain cleric did a double dispel, actually triple dispel on the.
That was
statue.
your own fucking fault.
I know. I know. I
I
did
was
it
just
as a
there
player would,
laughing.
as a character.
I
Oh,
was just there
so-
laughing because
Here it
I
is.
didn't fuck up that time. Okay, yeah.
I have a question to the DM as a. Okay.
Well then,
I feel like I need to put dots together, but I gotta do this as Iron Ball would do. So, question to DM as Iron Ball. Has Iron Ball ever saw any images or relics or anything from what Earl had explained that would give him some inkling idea as to the looks and identity of the drowned lady and
Earl
statue.
described this creature in actually pretty damn vivid detail.
I see that they are. Iron Ball kind of actually turns a bit pale.
Should we
Khaleesi
be worried?
pulls out one of her journals. Does it look like this?
Yes.
Oh, that looks like the statue I held. Was fun.
Yes.
That
It's-
is the
it's a-
drowned lady. That
It was a kid.
turned. Yes, it was the drowned lady that turned Stevens into a abomination pirate creature.
You
I
know,
su-
I feel like this isn't our problem, but I also feel we don't have a choice to not make it our problem.
I like making shit my problem. Plus, if he who
Yeah,
shall not be named
personally-
is there, I get to
Yeah.
beat his ass.
We know
if it
Elric
was-
likes to cause everybody's problem.
if not for
Not
my
entirely true, but
obligation,
okay.
if not for my obligation to the alley cats and to you, I would be most certainly making this my problem.
All
as
right,
a
Baron.
priority.
We're going on a treasure hunt.
Ha ha!
Wait, I guess we should ask the vote for the other two. Zephyr, are you in on this?
You get to kill a child.
Wait,
I
why are we
beg your
killing
pardon?
child?
Let's go!
Oh, looks mad about this. Like, what? Why are we killing child? We're not murderers.
Don't worry,
No,
he's
the-
evil.
Yeah, the child shot weird elder.
We don't just hate like an okay normal kid. That makes no
Yeah,
sense.
no. This is justified murder of children.
Is
Like-
murder justified though?
Yes, it is. 'Cause he's
Yes.
evil.
Self-defense.
Okay, wait, I got this. Rowan, are
Colin.
you in? There's probably fingers.
Yeah.
Okay, Genesis, you're one of those god people, right?
God no. But
You're religiously inclined.
no,
It was like you have to be with us or something.
I follow the light wherever the light takes me, and if that means protecting all of you, that is what I shall do.
Felicity also
Alright,
knows that
then.
Bahamut's an intrusive dickhead.
Yeah, I was
Yeah.
gonna say.
I don't care if the motherfucker was religious or not. He's like, here, do this. I'm Bahamut.
So she's just like, it's evil, right? You're one of those ones that goes where evil is. And... Yeah, right.
I suppose.
Okay.
If it harms the innocent, then I guess it shall be smited.
Oh, it
I'm-
totally did.
I mean, I'm innocent, but it did
Mm.
harm me.
So many moon melons.
He harmed me personally.
He harmed me
Oh.
emotionally.
Then lead the way, my friend.
So this,
Who the fuck
This-
is yelling that from the ship?
so this moon melon in the sea works for the Lady of Pain, the drowned queen. Yes.
I'm
Oh no,
going
the
to
moon melons
assume-
were the victims.
Is she a victim or just an accessory to murder?
Wait.
I was talking about the moon melons we were hired to protect at the beginning of this. That started the entire thing where we ended up. in a cave.
Oh, okay. I thought you were talking
We
about
saved a
Pabra
whole bunch of
being.
people.
I thought you were talking
Yes,
about
I'm
Pabra
referring to
being a
this.
victim.
And we never talk about the fact that the cavern just mysteriously ended up on fire.
Wait, it was on fire? I was having traumatic episode at that point.
What are you doing?
I am
Aw.
most confused, and my question was not answered. This child thing, melon creature, serves the drowned lady. Yes or no?
Yes.
Yes. I think we all
Then
said
the
yeah.
murder-
Oh, sorry, go ahead.
Then the murder shall be justified. Then, for the drowned lady is a vile abomination.
Glad we're all on the same
All
page.
right, how about we don't say that on my ship? It has enough holes already.
I am most sorry.
Y'all
tend
can
to
keep
speak
your
my
thoughts
mind.
to yourselves, but please stop saying her name. I don't want to be cursed.
I
think
do
I already
apologize.
am.
If there is a curse, I will lift it.
Don't think it's going to work like that, considering she's an old god from what we were told.
I'll lift it, but it costs money.
I'm not
But
paying
there is a
money to have it
guarantee.
lifted. No.
I'm great at lifting things.
No, you're not.
Who are you?
Baron. Have you not heard of me?
Wait,
I'm Baron.
Wait, you've been talking this entire time?
I haven't stopped.
DM, after listening to this guy for I don't know how many hours, am I an expert on this guy?
You know a
No.
lot about Baron.
Okay,
None
I'm
of it
putting that
actually
into my character sheet.
None of it actually substantial knowledge. You just know that he has apparently killed a lot of things that you didn't think could be killed.
It. Okay.
I feel like he's embellishing a lot of that. So
You
bad.
feel
Roll
like?
on insight. Is this guy
Yeah,
full
just
of
a
shit?
little,
Oh,
just a little
absolutely.
bit. I'm thinking it. Yeah, 100% yes. This
Oh,
this
okay.
guy's like the equivalent of like a bard and a fighter, just had the charisma to have all bravado and no musk.
Okay, so I don't even have to roll insight. I just
Oh,
know this guy's full of shit.
you roll an insight because it's funnier if you fail. You don't though.
Oh, dang it. Okay.
Baron
That would have been
is-
funny. That would have been freaking hilarious.
You think he has actually some adventuring experience? Like he has done some things. He probably hasn't had sex with several gods.
Right. Because my character doesn't quite believe in gods. Not really.
Oh god, the anti-paladin paladin.
Well, he follows the light. He believes that there's an energy, but that's
Yeah, no, I get
about
that.
it.
Like a lot of DMs just kind of roll as long as you believe in like a holier, higher power, then it could also generate you. So that's fine.
Oh,
Right,
I
right.
don't even care about that.
True. The one thing I'm worried about is as we get closer to whatever this is, I might go a little bit loopy. So just in case something happens, put me to sleep for a little bit.
Yes, I shall answer with flail.
That's not going to work.
I'm pretty sure repeated application of flail to your head is going to work.
From what I've
Not
heard,
before.
talking to Parable, the flail is usually the best sleep pre-sleep device.
Yes,
Well,
I
it
would
puts
know.
you to. It puts you
Sometimes
to
that
sleep.
sleep's a little too long.
I was going to say, I feel bad for Jeff and all those people he saw sleep in front of him.
You know Jeff?
Oh my god, you've got to be fucking kidding me. I
Great
employ
guy.
Jeff.
I feel like that tracks.
It does, sadly. But no, I employ Jeff, actually. And I use employ very fucking loosely.
No, we financially support him right now. At least
We?
his alcohol.
I throw more money at that man than anyone.
I can't say that he made a good investment, but he has been very good at advertising for the bar.
True. Thank God he knows so many fucking people.
All right. Iron Ball's just sitting on his iron ball and meditating.
Iron Ball sits on top of himself and then finds himself.
Yup.
How long does this thing last, Iron Ball, then? This protection, or whatever, or the fucking spray you put in my eyes.
10 minutes, I think.
Has it been 10 minutes of us just bantering?
I mean, I think it's been 10 minutes real time of you guys bantering, so...
Just checking.
I'm gonna post this into Drake's Salvation. So we don't lose.
What the whole speech that's
The-
like
the,
on repeat?
Okay.
Okay. Well, at the very least, if the intensity does increase, I'll let you all know.
I just know if it gets louder as we get closer.
I'm assuming it probably will.
If anything, put down statue and walk away from it.
Oh, we
Hey,
don't
keep
have
your
that
head
anymore.
that way,
Callisti's
please, louder.
Callisti's aunt banished that into the void.
Ah,
Yeah. Well, it's either in the vault or she completely annihilated it.
I don't remember. I think she actually did like above table, just completely destroy it.
She sealed
She
it.
sent it downstairs somewhere.
Yeah, so
Oh,
she
what? Yeah.
sealed it in a bunch of, literally a block of lead, and sent it about a mile and a half into the earth.
Wow.
To be fair, that's
High
completely
level
justified.
wizard shit.
Yeah, I was gonna say that's completely justified, considering what that shit is.
Considering what it did in the previous campaigns and other arcs.
That shit will never leave us. It's like herpetogonosyphilis. It just never leaves.
That is my eternal personal curse as a player.
It
You have
wasn't
herpetogonosyphilis?
anybody's fault. That's currently at the table.
Yeah, I know.
To me, it feels like
Well,
a personal curse.
But
that's
it
just,
was
well-
the biggest fuck up of that last campaign. And we're even talking about the middle finger in Marthane's throne room.
Well, if we're gonna be real,
okay,
it might
yes.
not. There's the back half of it that technically is Miser's fault because he fucked around and then he found out.
Right. Well, he thought he was doing something good, so it's not like again a lot of the things that you guys have been fixing about the about the Dingus's campaign is that when you guys had good intentions and horrible, horrible, horrible outcomes.
I blame
Yes,
Miser.
because again, I remember
To
Miser
be fair
and
though, there was like almost a fight at the table because of that whole thing.
Yeah, if you guys were actually in person, it would have been a little different. I feel.
Yeah.
so back to what I was saying is that Miser and the cleric, I think it was Sabina, something like that.
No, well, yeah, that. But no, I was talking about like Slaughter tried to fight, like between the two of you, gonna like actually fucking throw hands. I was 90% sure Slaughter wanted to murder after we took that from him.
I'm 90% certain too, but I won't go further into that other than that. Miser, the character, was trying to do the spell out of the good intentions. Then I realized he unleashed a horrible god, and now he's, as a player and character, we both regret that.
That happens. Sometimes you just release a god from her ancient prison because you think it cursed your friend.
It was gonna happen anyway, just a lot
True.
later.
Like towards the end of the campaign, or towards like the middle half.
It happens.
Now I have several big bads to fuck with you guys with instead of one.
Oh God, that's horrible.
Yeah,
She's
it's great.
she's not
I love
great.
it. She's
She's not
terrible. She's worse.
I'm not
All
like
right,
other
let's
girls.
jump
I'm
into it.
worse. All right. Yeah.
All right.
All right.
So you guys continue on. If you guys don't have anything else today, you will be able to get a long rest in, and
Okay.
I'll just put on. Sorry, go ahead.
sorry. Later on in the evening, I always forget this poor man's name, and he looks so sad all the time. Glenn. Glenn will come up to see. Hey, sorry to bother you. You have a minute?
Yeah.
Okay. We're
She
going.
closes her spell book.
We're going underwater, and I know the water breathes stuff, but wondering if you guys had a plan for you guys.
I actually hadn't planned that far ahead, to be honest.
Oh, okay. Well, I can probably get all of us. I think. I don't really
Can I
know.
hear that?
Yeah.
You know, I think between us we can figure something out. I do the water breathing, but I can also turn into fish. And then there's polymorph.
Yeah, I was kind of suspecting we'd have to do something like, a massive whale and everybody gets in the mouth and ram it in like a.
Well,
That
Not
my
putting you in my mouth.
my
Now
spell
that I say it, it sounds
actually,
crazy.
my spell actually works for 10 people. As long as they're willing, you know. So, I think that's everybody.
That works.
There's 12 of us.
Well, there's some people got to stay on the ship.
Can I? Can I? No, no, you can't.
E-
Well, I mean, it's even. I guess I could cast it twice, but Baron, I'm not gonna have any uh
I
bigger.
can cast it too, and then I'll turn into a fish.
Oh, okay. Well, I mean, we would really just need to do a fish. Sorry. There's the spell just works on 10 people. Do you know water breathing?
I thought I did.
You're a druid. I think it's druid. Yeah, it's a druid
You're a
spell,
prep
so you
caster.
can prep it for tomorrow.
Sometimes I prep a spell, and sometimes I don't read that spell.
Oh, absolutely. We have all done that. Like this one sounds fun.
Yeah.
Me
I
every
know I've done
spell
it countless
ever.
times.
This is why I
Hence
don't trust
fireball.
spellcasters.
This is why sometimes as a wizard I'm jealous of some of prep casters, but at the same time, I get a lot more spell room.
I was gonna say, why would you be jealous when you get like so many more spells outside of like class specific ones?
Yeah, pretty much. Those filthy bards and their spell abilities.
Bards
Yeah.
and the ability with
I've
magical
bent a
secrets.
lot of spells for you, and you have some crazy bullshit. Don't even
I
start.
I was gonna say, to be fair, I also kind of lean into
To
the
be
bullshit of
fair.
spells.
To be fair,
To be
Yeah.
fair,
Okay, well, I'm gonna go, practice. Yes, I haven't done this one in a while. Hey, Captain. Hey, boy. When's the last time you breathed underwater? And he's just gonna start, like, unless you guys stop him, he's gonna, like, walk away. And, I mean, Glenn is an incredibly awkward, gangly man.
And
What?
you're an N8, you don't need to practice. Just
Oh,
have confidence in it.
Like an 8 out of 10.
wow. He fixes it a little bit.
I'm just saying, my friend Delciana is an N8 too. And the biggest thing is believe in yourself, you know? I mean, she can freeze entire armies, so that takes some faith, right? In yourself.
You guys did
Actually, I
watch her
wanna-
freeze half of Gravencliff one time.
I was gonna say, she made like a fucking pillar when we were fighting the devils and demons.
Uh huh.
Eyeball, without really opening his eyes or anything, I thought Dulciana was a 10 out of 10.
Well, I mean,
Okay,
she
it's
is, but I
just-
wasn't going to talk about how she looks. I mean, but
Well, you said she was an 8, so then now is she an 8 or a 10?
wait a minute. A roll needs to happen.
Oh God.
He heard. Of course he heard.
Yo,
As-
what?
Yeah, that makes
Whatever.
sense.
So, I'm actually gonna throw you guys because there's more of a living quarters downstairs.
Okay, I'd
Like-
imagine like we're in the mess then,
Yeah.
probably.
You guys
Yeah,
are
I just
Okay.
going down here.
okay. Yeah, there we go.
Everybody wants to move down below deck, unless for some reason they're actually talking to Captain Stout.
No, they're moving him.
What the hell?
Oh yeah, I'll probably go over here where like the hatch is, because it makes more sense, because that's where the tables are.
So as somebody says the words 10 out of 10, you just hear huh, and a door slams open.
Of
Hello.
course.
Okay, let's just ignore him.
You're all the same
Maybe
people.
Maybe if we don't make eye contact, he'll go away.
Wait, who made? Oh,
Playing hard.
oh, Baron.
Yeah.
I have to do this. Okay, close to keeps her mouth shut.
I'm gonna roll for
About to
Iron
get
Ball
stuck
too
with that
because you guys all mentioned it. So Iron Ball just says his
Oh,
honest
no, buddy.
thoughts. Okay, no, he keeps his mouth shut too.
I have a weird question then, Callisti. I need to talk with you about later, because I asked Dulciana about something, and I'm curious if you would know.
Okay.
don't worry about that all too much right now. I'd just rather not to have prying ears.
What?
Looks at Baron.
What are you talking about? I'm always here. Azul.
Oh my fucking god.
Baron, if you don't keep your dick in your pants, I'll cut it off.
Oh thank god.
Who the hell hired you? You did. Nearly killed you twice.
I
So I
like her.
assume
She's
that
very
he took his
feisty.
dick out twice.
No.
No.
I'm assuming there's probably more.
Several women have hired me to kill Baron.
Why are
Buy
you
me out.
No. And how many men?
3.
Hmm.
and how many
Interesting.
demons?
Demons try to do their own work. They have given me some.
At this point, I would just love to see a list of how many people want to kill Baron.
Is there a list?
That probably is. Actually, was there a list in
I
Gravencliff for like a wanted poster or something, considering how big Silver Pine is?
I keep
Like
my
a bounty
clients
board?
confidential.
Jeebus. Was there like a bounty board in Gravencliff at all? And like, was
There's
Baron's name on it?
there's absolutely a bounty board. Baron's name was not on it, but
Okay.
yeah.
Okay.
Hmm.
In
Just
the
making
quiet,
sure.
the quiet circles down at the harbor, though.
Yeah, like everyone sees Baron, they're like, let's kill that fuck. You know what Baron reminds me of? If Jack Sparrow had like all his points in charisma, but nothing else.
What's
Baron
the captain
is-
from Futurama?
Leela?
Oh, I know what you're talking about.
The
Oh,
blonde one.
Zap
It's like a mixture of
Brannigan.
Captain Jack Sparrow
Yeah,
and Zap
yeah,
Brannigan.
he's also that too.
He's actually
he is
he's 100%.
Hello,
he-
Leela.
He's based off Gaston.
Captain Zimar?
That's what I thought. Except
Yeah.
Gaston was
Captain
also
Zimmer
generally
or
smart
Zimmer?
when he came to murdering, so.
No.
How did you like?
One.
I thought I put his combat skills pretty well. Like he kinda does combat like Thor. Lot of lightning, lot of hammer.
Oh, okay, okay.
So he's
Flowing
like,
hair.
He's like Hector Light or Hector Charisma, something like
He's
that.
Hector if he wasn't into heretics and into women and men instead.
Yes, yes.
Let's just say
That.
he's the exact same class as a certain Fred Perry him.
Oh my fucking god. Wait, he's a barbarian. Why the
Yeah.
fuck would he have so many points of charisma? Actually, never mind. That makes sense why he's so
Look
fucking
at him.
headed. Yeah. God bless fucking storm barbs. Anyway, if you don't mind, man, we were just having a nice meal, and then you rudely interrupted.
What? See that I'm the only one who doesn't get dinner today. Don't worry, I'm gonna dehydrate to keep the abs going. He points at Zephyr. I
Understandable.
see you're looking out for me.
I'm sorry, that was funny.
You get used. Why are we just assholes to the worst characters?
Oh, come now. Do we have an extra plate?
I don't want to give him to stain my plate, to be
I,
honest.
He just takes
I,
whatever.
Not worry.
Rapidly finish his plate.
I will.
Worry
Give
not
him
for
mine.
Baron. He is a resilient individual. Trust me. I hit him with a flail once.
I knock on Baron's door.
Roll a perception check.
Oh
Okay.
gosh.
Oh no.
Is he naked? Is he whacking one?
No,
Oh,
not
thank
like
God.
that.
If the bed comes a rocking, don't come in.
Perception. Dear God, please no.
All right. As you you knock and you hear, huh? Oh, you don't hear what he's telling himself.
You can do this, Baron. Go on.
No,
like
it
20
was just for everybody else. Bread makes you fat. Bread makes you fat.
Why do I picture Baron is like that fucking meme of the guy pointing at himself in the mirror, like that shitty JPEG image? It's just like, bread makes you fat. Don't fucking eat it, Baron.
Yeah.
I've known people who say that to themselves, like chants and everything.
God.
I love this character, but as a character, I fucking hate him.
Oh yeah, no, that's how I built him. He's hilarious, except if you have to actually deal with him. Genesis. He'll throw a hand through his hair, as per usual. Can I help you?
You mentioned that you didn't eat. Is that correct?
Oh, I had lunch. Don't worry about me. I'll be fine.
Hmm. I'm rolling for insight. Is he lying?
Yep.
Absolutely not.
No, he's telling the truth. This man is a wholesome man that never lies.
Hmm.
Never lie about
Well-
myself.
If you ever need seconds, let me know.
I thought you were going to say something else, but that's fine too. Thank you, though, Mr. Genesis. You are a gentleman and a scholar. Now,
So I've been
excuse
told.
me, I have some plans of attack to need to be put together. You see, he has his own action figure of himself and a dragon, and
I admire your self-confidence.
well, somebody has to have it in this party.
Bravado is not
Poor
self-confidence.
Glen bastard. I can hear you.
Well then.
Oh no.
Very well, Baron.
And you as well.
Well, he is.
As you're walking away, you hear, why is my room not attached to
I wonder why.
it?
Because the walls are thin, perhaps.
No, I don't think anyone on the ship wants to bang Baron. Let's be real. The only thing they want to put in him is a fucking knife.
You don't know that yet. Anyways,
No, I'm pretty sure it's been established.
Well, that's why Callisti's weird. He's like, wait. Why is Genesis being nice to him?
I doubt it. I sense genuine kindness from Genesis.
I mean, it's up to them. I personally don't subscribe to idiotic bravado. At least not so
Bravo.
much anymore. Yeah, that too.
do I come back to this conversation?
I'm imagining like we hear you talking, so we're just like talking about it before you come back. Kind
Oh,
of thing.
Yeah, it's probably when you're still in the conversation with Baron, but
Mm, mm.
as you turn around, you might catch like the tail end of it.
Oh, okay.
Either way.
Especially since Iron Ball does not exactly whisper. He
I was
talks
gonna
loud.
say he does not mince words well. All right. Well, I'm gonna go up top for some fresh air for a little bit. If you want Callisto, we could talk up there, where it's probably a little bit more private, or not, as long as Captain
Alright.
Stout's not up my ass.
Yeah,
Unfortunately, there's a chance that he might be.
Glenn, again,
Rowan!
don't worry about it.
All right. What's up, Harley?
Hello.
Welcome back. Don't worry,
I'm
this session
back.
has mostly been us insulting Baron, so nothing has changed.
Yay! That's all I wanted.
And we did ask for a vote if you wanted to go to an underground temple. You said yes to the prospect of fingers.
Cramp!
Probably.
Or
For
probably
a
just
second, I
undersea-
thought you were about to say you all voted about sacrificing me to Baron, and I was gonna kill everybody on board. But it's
No,
fine. I'm
Taylor
really glad
probably
it
wouldn't
didn't
have
come to
allowed that anyway.
Yeah.
Sacrifice anybody to Baron.
Yeah, I don't think any of us want to.
No.
Oh, good.
But no. Plus, also you have to think too. I think Rowan would be enamored by the prospects of like treasures that are probably.
Oh,
in
yeah,
Undersea
for sure.
Temple.
Yeah.
But for the record, we're going to kill the horrible demon woman that we met in the cave that had the kid with the spiders.
Yeah, so we're gonna kill Pabra's god, or we're going to because right now there's an assumption floating around that she might have the Shard of Gehenna.
Oh.
Yeah, because there's a poem that Jeebus posted in the Drakes that Elric is hearing because he touched her statue forever ago. And
Okay.
and Elric is like, well, what if that means? And he touched Graham to the cursed bodies, and he absorbed their souls or vitality, I guess. Meaning there's probably
Cool.
some innate connection between Graham and whatever the fuck we're dealing with.
Hmm. Very nice.
Callisto, you're heading
Alright.
upstairs.
Yeah, following Elric.
As you open the hatch, Captain Stout is standing at the wheel. It simply lay there, just within, just simply unclaimed, inviting me to take. I have a stolen treasure that belongs to someone else. It should not be mine. That I've claimed.
Elric, open the hatch.
All right, so Elric's just gonna lift open the hatch.
Iron Ball. Someone's possessed.
What? This is catchy.
Ah.
Wait, you can hear it too?
Oh, you said it out loud. Trying to make it into a shanty.
I want to insight that just in case.
What happened? And
Yeah, especially
what
with
comes out.
Okay, I do have advantage on this because of one of my runes. So
Gillisty, this man's a songwriter.
18.
18?
Or I'm still actually thinking fucking possessed.
You actually,
Yeah,
yeah.
possessed.
Actually, no, you do think he's possessed. Like, you are in hate that he is possessed. This man is now currently evil.
Okay,
That's not what has happened.
Elric,
hold on.
you haven't really sailed a whole lot, but you have spent some time with some people who travel. So,
Yeah.
keeping yourself entertained from hours on end of monotony is incredibly difficult. And if you heard something that day, you might actually try to turn it into something, especially if a whole bunch of people are going to go try to kill that thing, and it might make you famous. You know, like whales.
Don't worry about it. He's not possessed. He's just bored. I've been enough in Tent Town around where if something happens, maybe Stout wants to make a name for himself in case something were to happen, and then you know how bards do, where they write stories through song. I think he's just doing that, but trying to make it into something. So he should be fine.
Granted, you telling me this doesn't really necessarily make me feel comfortable, being that you're the other one who heard it, so you could be in cahoots. I just use the word cahoots.
As far as I can tell, I don't want to murder everyone on this ship like the other things, so for now I'm fine.
Why didn't I use the word conspiracy? I have been hanging out with these people too long.
That is not my fault.
Cahoots. I'll add that to the shanty too.
Oh, you are making new shanty song.
Yeah, that poem that large man made.
I do not think that was quite the poem to use for a shanty, especially if it is related to she who must not be named.
Why not? We have most shanties are about people who are not supposed to be named.
I know.
No,
Did you ever hear the
pirates,
Montaigne
ghosts, ghost pirates.
Captain's Dodgers.
I am just making the
Made of the
warning ahead of time in case
not-
we are to invade her temple.
Did you not hear Murthane sea shanties? He's probably got like 5 of them. I
No,
know all
we
them are
have plenty of-
propaganda bait.
No, it is more of insult shanty songs, Elric. And
Yeah,
we
I heard
have
Regent
5.
sing
We
one
have
before.
18 of them right now.
I think Regent was singing one when he was at the, and one when he was blowing up a hole through the mountain. I heard loud yelling.
I just heard the word battle cry being yelled.
No, weirdly enough, each battle cry of an orc is different, and some are just random singing. You learn a lot when you're in the military.
Yes, but if there is no one truly possessed, then I'm going back down.
Yep, have fun.
Okay, now that my paranoia is satiated, what did you need, Elric?
So, a while back, I talked to Dulcinea about a few things, and mostly to look at things. How familiar are you with runecraft? I know it's not your area of expertise, but I was just curious on anything, considering
You
your
become a
family.
case study to me, Elric.
I don't know if I should take that as an insult or a compliment.
I'm on volume 2.
I'll take that as a compliment then. But one of my worries
since we're going to this goddess, is I don't know if she has a shard of Gehenna or because I talked about this with Dulciana. There's a certain rune floating around
Leave her, Johnny, leave her.
by the name of a death rune. I haven't seen it myself, but it supposedly exists somewhere. I don't know where though. And my worry is someone might be using that as well as a shard to, you know, do some shit and amplify it. So worst comes to worst, we all just die while going down there. Makes sense.
Well, my understanding of runic magic comes to the same standpoint as pretty much every magic. So, in essence, I would imagine the circle of death and the power of kill would probably come from the same energetic power. So, runes are more concentrated and easier to access once you know how to use them. So, probable?
That's another thing that worries me because from my understanding, Dulciana had told me the only giants that are people that would have them in their possession, if at all, are soul giants. And considering what I'm being told, you can see why this is slowly becoming a problem.
If you hadn't prefaced that by saying Dulciana told you about soul giants, I would be asking you who the hell told you about soul giants. But I mean, if we get to my home, I might actually have some books on that. Giantology was not something I really got into.
Not a fan of. Never mind. I was gonna make a really bad joke. I'm not going to.
Three of the books were on hill giant speech, and believe me, the dynamics of their speech patterns are mind-numbing.
I had also asked Dulciana to look into it, and I don't know if she could, of making a counteractive rune, or at least using energies. Because you remember when we had talked about the void elemental and how it siphons souls?
Yeah.
I asked Dulciana if it was possible to make a void rune in order to counteract any death wards that might come from. With also the running the risk of it also could backfire.
You know, you do bring up an interesting thing about soul siphoning again, Elric.
It was just something that I found relevant to the current situation. If you want
That's
to
what
blast,
I'm saying. How do you know there isn't a void rune?
I don't. I just asked Dulciana about it if she could make it, and she never told me if it was possible or not. That just that she'd look into it, but never got back to me. So
Runes are. There's a reason your people stole them from giants.
yeah,
The giant
I know.
hierarchy kind of comes from a very long line, so runic magic is similar to draconic magic. It's comes from the primordial level.
Ah, so like the people that made my sword.
Older
my sword
than
is
me. Older than some of the seas.
from.
But that's what I'm saying, Elric. I mean, there probably is a counteractive. There's probably a life rune, you know?
Who wants to roll a d20?
Me.
Because I haven't rolled
Alright.
today.
Cool, I needed
Sure.
two.
Oh yeah.
Oh.
Okay, cool. So both
Yeah,
of you
so
can
both
pass.
of you.
Yeah.
Who?
Genesis and Harley.
Oh dang it. Okay.
You're Genesis.
Yeah, I mean,
They win.
shit.
Roll a d20,
It's
buddy.
been a long day. Okay. Okay.
you have
D20.
that.
D20.
Yeah.
Yeah, do better.
Jesus Christ.
You
I'm.
did better, but not a 2.
Oh no. It's...
Now, now that I'm thinking about it, I think Captain Stout, or not Captain Stout, that's me.
Yeah, he talks in the third person now.
Captain Stout. Captain Stout remembers that Captain Stevens, large man, he's a galleon just to hold his own ass.
What?
Wait. Wait a minute. You're saying Captain Stephen might have also been a Goliath?
Goliath, giant, who knows? Stories get a little muddled when the rum starts flowing.
Half ogre?
Wait. Did he? I thought that.
Did you actually meet him?
Of course not. It was several hundred years ago.
Oh.
Wait.
Because the talk earlier made it sound like, it was like last
Ye-
Tuesday.
Yeah, like you were just talking with them while drink. Wait, I have a question. What was the name of the ship, if you remember? Here, let me preface it with this to help. Did it have the word Storm Smasher in it?
God, no.
Oh, thank the Lord. Thank God there's not some Myra kin then.
You do realize it could be literally any other tribe of Goliath, right?
Called the Green Mist.
Have I heard that name ever?
Wait.
No.
Did he go by the name of the Fart Cloud?
The shit stain.
No, that was his rival ship.
Yeah, the Fart Cloud, the Green Mist.
Okay.
No, that one was called the Methane Madness.
What?
No, that was an airship.
Steven's just fishing for a joke. I can feel it.
I got nothing. Brain shut down. You win this time, cat.
All right. Is there any stories of him having an adorned with any kind of, I guess, legends of him wielding any giant weapons or the like?
I'm sorry, there's several people talking in my head at once. Something about weapons.
Yes, I was. Wait. Reverse that real quick.
That was God talking.
Okay. That is not a good
That was
thing to
me.
say when we're literally have people talking in our heads. I was very concerned for a minute.
Iron Ball messaged me with his magical cat head.
Meow.
But have you? Was there ever legends or stories of this individual, Captain Stevens, owning a giant weapon of the like?
Well, to become the first pirate lord during the primary Dragon War, probably.
Arg.
Wait. I might
Wait.
actually have somebody who would know something about that.
Is it Grell?
Is it a dragon?
No. No.
Is it me?
I'm pretty sure if you I can't tell you who it is, so
Fine. Do we even have a historian, at least that would have a lot of knowledge of the First Dragon War?
Wait.
I
Do
don't
I
know if
have
Genesis would know
history?
the First Dragon War, because that's like, what, 100, 200 years ago? I forget, like, what the timeline is for the First
1,000.
Dragon War. Okay, yeah, then no.
I mean,
I guess it depends.
I do have history. Can I roll?
It depends on what you would study, I guess.
Never mind.
Like, if you had an interest in, like, the ancient Dragon Wars and stuff and tactics. I think
Never
the
mind.
closest Elric would ever even look into that is just military tactics, just because there was probably, like, some for military training purposes, but it probably didn't go that deep. So I don't even think it's worth me to roll.
Yeah, not really for anybody. Nobody really calls himself a historian besides Callisti, and Callisti is a different type of historian.
there probably was that book in the library, but not her style of
Right.
reading. It wasn't a pirate romance.
Oh.
Yes, Mermaid Love, my favorite romance novel.
Mhm.
The pirate and his siren lover.
Mm.
The Little Mermaid. Anyway.
The true version.
Well, if you figure out who could at least look into the Pirate Lord, I think I would actually be interested in him. If he was of giant kin, it would be interesting. Let me know if you find anything, Callisti. I'm going to take a fucking nap before I hear Baron say something stupid.
You failed that about 20 minutes ago.
I know, but he's going to say something stupid again. How deep does this hole go?
Goes down to the second floor.
Nope.
Right. Well, you
Nope.
land right here.
Oh, you guys did hear like a thump as Elric just jumps down.
Hello, everyone.
Where the hell did you come from?
Hole in the ceiling, or I guess floor.
Ah,
It's a
I see.
perspective.
It really does.
hmm.
Just so you know, do not put any more holes. I'm fear that this ship will sink.
I'm gonna be real. I'm surprised that hole even fit me.
Looks up to the hole. Looks at Elric. Looks back at the hole. Ah, you are
It
correct.
has expanded.
Callisti's just looking down at you.
I see your troubles with this individuals.
I take offense to that.
I mean, there
Please
was a
do.
perfectly good hatch.
I mean, if we could land on anywhere, I could use my actual carpenter tools to patch it up, but there's no wood currently, or islands.
Did you check?
Yes, we were told when we got on that there was no wood by Captain Stout. Like literally the moment I came on, I offered to fix it. He's like, "With what wood?"
Yeah. Yeah, but you're not wrong.
I had literally asked because I did want to fix it and patch up some holes, and I was told no.
I mean, I see a bunch of beds.
I'm not going to start repurposing beds because we're not in dire straits yet.
Indeed. But we might be later on.
Worst comes to worst, I'll break out the tools and start working on it. I mean, I've been practicing with them little by little, and look, I made this small duck. And he pulls out like a wooden duck that he's just been carving.
Quack.
It looks like shit, though. Like, it's not good.
I
If it was a duck, it would make that exact noise, though.
It's like, wow.
I would feel sorry for the child that would receive such a gift.
Callisti, Captain Stout's shanty starts to sound real good. Like he's getting the cadence that he wants to sing it in down pretty well, and
Here's a question, Jeebus, because I technically don't have it yet. How long do you have to practice something before you become proficient? Because I have the wood's carving tool, but I don't have like proficiency with them, so I'll kind of leave that up to you.
if it's just by yourself, it's a long time. It even takes quite a while with like a master. You know?
Okay,
So-
so if I remember, okay, I'll still just practice them just in case. I
Yeah.
have them, and I still technically get, I guess I don't get proficiency bonus even with my rune, just because of how it works, because I have to be proficient for it to double. So yeah, never mind. Or it technically gives me expertise in all tools, so I'll let you justify that, but I figured since I'm not proficient, there's no point in adding expertise. Oh well. It's like above table. It's like a year practicing, or like 6
A
months. If I
year
remember.
sounds right, and I think it's like 6 months with
A
a
tutor.
teacher.
Yeah. Okay.
We'll probably cut
Well,
it down.
I've been. Yeah. I got you. I don't expect to like master it right away. I was just curious.
Yeah.
Because Jekyll just gave me these and like, here, you use tools, use them. And like, yes, I'm not proficient.
Mm.
Plus, worst comes to worst, I could always get the what's the feat that just gives you like random tool proficiencies as well.
Skilled?
Because fighters, yeah, skilled. I think I already took that though, and I don't want to double down on the same one. Let me look. No, I took skill expert. You gain expertise in things. Okay, yeah, no, it's not. Skilled is the one where you just get random proficiencies. Okay. I guess that's all I have, unless someone else wants to add anything.
Ironball just adds, so are you finished with the talking?
Yeah, I think I figured out a lot of what's going on, which worries me. But that's a bridge we'll cross when we get there.
Yes, I was mentioning about the whole situation with Earl and Stevens.
Do you ever hear stories of Captain Stevens, or is it only what you had heard from Captain Stout?
Captain Stout and Earl, different people.
Oh,
Earl,
sorry.
Earl was a fisherman, and he was a fisherman with Stevens. The pauses
Wait,
for a
what?
moment.
Ironball, I'm going to preface this really fast, just so you know, and don't be weird about this. You know, Captain Stevens was a pirate lord during the first Dragon War.
Yes.
Does you not question that Earl knew him personally? That doesn't ring as weird, considering that was almost 1,000 years ago.
No, because the Stevens that Earl was with was a descendant of Stevens, the pirate king.
Oh, okay, that makes more sense.
But I cannot remember the exact double-digit number.
Great, long list of greats.
So we simply went with Stevens, but again, just like the fable of the first Stevens of disappearing in the sea, so too did Earl's friend Stevens, who was also one of the fishermen that helped me in the alley cats.
What if it's a lineage thing that they're just cursed to always follow in footsteps?
Then I have personal reason to fight against the one that shall not be called and named.
That makes two of us then.
I did not know that Mountain Man would have issue with Sea Person.
It does when it starts involving giant craft.
Yes, if I
Because-
recall, Stevens was also a very big man,
Yeah, that's where I'm starting to get a little worried.
but not as big as you currently. At least as far as I can remember.
If you could believe it, I used to be about a whole foot shorter.
I'm just gonna roll this d20 or 2d20 at a disadvantage. Makes sense. No, I cannot see you being shorter.
It's a ruined thing. I get it. Sometimes I just kind of hate my job, but it is what it is at the end of the day.
I forget. Elric didn't explain what a rune knight was, or the rune keeper's iron ball, did he?
Nope.
No, and he
Okay.
doesn't. And he
I'll
really
get
thinks
to that
he's gonna
at
retain
some
the
point.
information. You think he's gonna retain any information of that?
No, not at all. That's
He's
why I
gonna
just
look
was.
at you. Look over toward Kosti's direction. If she's still up there, then he's just gonna look back at Elric, eye to eye. Right,
Oh, just-
but it is a job that we must all do,
No,
even if we dislike it.
no. What I'm referring to is something only a path sadly I can walk.
Yes, but you have responsibility. Thus, it
I have
is
3 responsibilities now. Thanks
then
about his kid
be
back in the
sure-
harbor.
Be sure to be resilient and endure and take your responsibilities.
I wish I could tell that to my wife.
I am sure she understands.
No, not the last time, especially with the leather straps.
What?
I didn't know you were into that kinky stuff that I've been hearing about.
I'm not even gonna get into it. People that fucking know everyone else.
Fireball just opens that wound.
All right, I'm going to get some sleep. Which one is mine that's not near Baron's? I'll take actually the big room. Probably be more fitting. And is this someone's room, Jeebus, or no?
Oh, nothing's actually taken.
Okay, I just want to make sure because I didn't know if like any of the crew actually had room.
Here's hoping to a good night's sleep.
Right. And then Ironball sits back down, looks at everybody else. So, are any of you also from the south?
I am.
Mm,
How is condition of the south further down? Tamarind has been burnt sadly.
Um, I spent actually most of my time in the jungle. But I remember, Jeebus, I remember you told me about the green dragon was kind of or the one I would hear most about.
Yeah. She ruled the area you lived in. But thankfully it was more of a uh wild area, so
Yeah.
really rule much, but if you ever kind of whenever the druids felt her coming by, they would throw up a bunch of veils and do their best to hide from her.
And then, like, I left home pretty young. I don't know how much I would know about the other side of the south.
Yeah, you really don't know much. You did visit Tanmarine once, and it was an incredibly nice city, built up, built pretty much on the side of a mountain, where people would come by, and really nice vacation spot for those who could afford one in that era.
I mean, the south, from what I can remember, is didn't seem all that bad. And then in the jungle, we kind of just pretended the green dragon wasn't there. So
hmm.
Well, at least you're not like some of the others who had come from the further south, slightly angry, paranoid, or broken down.
He's actually from the most southern portion. Those would be from the farthest west.
Ah, okay. Well, as Iron Bolt does have very low intelligence, he's just going what he assumes is right.
the south is just the south.
That is how it usually is categorized. Nuances are lost on many, me included.
Anyway,
Terry. Oh,
I
man.
guess I'm gonna go pick a room. But
Very well.
on my way, I'm gonna look at Genesis and be like, were you asking me something earlier? I think I just was not paying attention very well.
No, you weren't paying attention. You were drunk.
I don't do that normally. That was just with the party,
Of course.
getting that shit faster,
Of course.
away from Baron faster. What were you asking me?
I was asking, you're not human, are you?
Genetically, I am. My parents were.
There's something more, it seems.
I don't have like a wrong recollection of exactly what's going on. But from what I understand, from what I was taught, I have celestial in me, and
Celestial.
yes, so they're kind of like servants of God, okay, but that doesn't mean they need like worshipped or
Mm.
but somewhere in my genealogy, there's a celestial, and the traits pop up very rarely. So they popped up in me. That's why I don't have pupils on hair and stuff. But
I see.
called being an Azamar.
Asimar.
Yeah. Are his features kind of reminiscent of such?
DM.
You, it's slightly different in you, but as you two keep looking at each other, it's becoming more and more apparent how not closely related
Mm.
because different deities, but how similar you two are to each other. And
Right.
Zephyr, you've really only seen that kind of aura, the mirror,
And
and actually,
I met somebody.
funnily enough, around Glenn too.
Really?
Really? And I met your character too.
Yeah.
But
Interesting.
I'm assuming that you're an Asmar as well.
It would seem so. I just barely figured that out now, I guess.
Well,
Yeah.
I've had very little contact with that particular um, my brain
Deity,
not
right? Hmm.
I was thinking ancestor.
Ah,
I've had very
well,
little contact with that ancestor besides vision ish. So I wish I could help in that realm.
you've helped plenty. It seems that the thing or deity, whatever you would like to call it, is the one that set me out on this path.
Oh,
And it has also helped me regain my sight. You've given me answers.
thank you.
Thank
Well,
you.
I pick up my not a dog and I'll be like, I'm pretty sure that this one was a gift from that particular ancestor.
Harf.
Really. Well, I'm glad that you were gifted such an amazing creature.
Me too. Scratches rocky chin.
That's all I
Well,
wanted to ask you. Thank you.
well, if you have any more questions, let me know or help with it of that nature. I can sure try.
Of course. You have a good night.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Set myself off the map.
He's transcended.
Um,
Hello?
I mean, I can't save you. You
I can't save me either, and I'm not gonna attempt to try. I'm
Put
gonna
a
go
new
be
token
in.
down.
just put. Wait, what?
The light
okay.
will save you.
Now the light won't.
Yeah,
Okay.
It's go.
you're still technically part of the. Give me a second here. Nope, can't.
Yeah, Zephyr went to the plane we don't touch.
Literally went to the no zone.
Yeah, basically what the
Okay,
only way
I went
Jeebus could
here.
save
What
the
the
only
heck?
way
No.
Jeebus could save it is basically he would have to extend the map, which it's not worth it just to get one token.
Wow, that's fun. Well,
Middle.
I exist there now. Doppelgangers.
Oh man.
You exist in the space beyond.
So I'm gonna give him a little hand wave and head to a room that I have now picked.
Alright, well, just sleeps on the table.
Is that? No. He's a weirdo anyway. Okay.
Also, why do I feel like when Baron wakes up, he yells at himself and like just loud guttural screaming?
Like Baron has night terrors or something?
No. Like to hype himself up, like yeah, just like that in the mirror when he wakes up. Like you could do this, just that kind of yelling, just motivational. You telling me he wouldn't do that?
Eh.
I feel like that's like it's basically him raging, but using that as a way to hype himself up in the morning.
He's not Grell.
Grell doesn't yell in the morning. He just wakes up, grabs a beer, and then just continues on his day.
Wait, who was it then that we had to do that? It was like an orcish thing or something.
I want to say it was Murphy, but we haven't met her yet. And she also is more of a doctor inclined anyway.
Yeah, I mean, not to my knowledge, buddy, but I could be extremely wrong and forgetting something I put into the game.
Nah, we haven't met many orcs outside of only Grell, really, and I guess, Regent.
It might have been a different.
There's also...
Oh, I know
Yeah,
who it was.
It was.
We were joking about Mala.
Oh, right, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, you guys actually have met quite a few orcs. They make your wine.
True.
Yeah, I was
Or
gonna
the
say
orcs and the hobgoblins banded together and make wine now.
Yeah, I remember that particular group of
Yeah, I
orcs,
remember
and
that whole arc
also-
because we were trying to build the bar.
Yeah.
Also, isn't Casper's girlfriend
Yeah,
or
that's
Yeah,
what I was talking
that-
about, Murphy.
She's Murphy.
Yeah.
That's Murphy, yeah.
Okay.
She's a doctor orc, which she's half orc, if I remember correctly. She's
Yeah.
not full.
Not full. Well, I'm going. Rowan and Zephyr to both roll me wisdom saving throws.
Okay. Give me a minute.
I felt like this was gonna happen.
Wow.
Wow. All right.
Wow. Wow. Nice. Very nice.
Genesis, do you write in a journal? Do you have like, does your character have a journal or something?
Let me see. Yes, I would say yes.
If let me know then, like when he would open that.
Just before bed, after his praying. Well,
Oh, that's
talking.
that's perfect.
to-
There, you open it up to the page you're about to write your notes about today in, and it says,
We've been trying to reach you for your car's extended warranty.
Don't you hate it when God?
Dang it, they're everywhere.
No,
They
they're not.
are.
They're actually trying to hunt down fucking. God, I can't think of her name. Or Mule.
Hell
Oh
no.
hell no. Yeah. They're actually trying to reach us about our cart's extended warranty because Rowan has been dodging the law for like 3 years now.
What the
Okay.
hell are taxes anyway?
Taxes,
Tax
taxes.
Fuck taxes.
Shut the fuck up, Jeeva.
But Rowan would honestly not know because her dad would be like, "Yeah, what?"
I got it.
He wouldn't have taught her that,
God no.
so she'd legit get in trouble without realizing it. She'd be like, "What? What?"
And
supposed
you,
to what?
in that page, Genesis, is a feather the same color as your hair.
What? Okay. Interesting. But that still doesn't change why. Why was I robbed of everything? Very well. I'll continue down this path. Perhaps there's still more to gain. And I contemplate those words that are in my notebook for a good few minutes as I close it and drift off to sleep.
Alright, and you all drift to sleep to the slight sound of Captain Stout singing his new sea shanty.
Glad the voices in my head stopped for when I sleep. I shouldn't have said anything.
With that, everybody wake up as normal.
Ugh. Have the voices gotten louder, or are they still the same volume?
About the same, but it's more of a frequency issue. It's not a volume.
Oh, okay, so like one area has more static, and then it's more clear, basically.
Yeah. Also seemingly
Well-
getting faster.
Well, I think my ears are getting clogged because I hear shit again, and it's very annoying.
You hear someone shitting.
Well,
Is that what
that's
you
probably
said?
that's
Alright.
probably Baron shitting. Yep.
Ah, it was a baron.
And use the
I
chamber
imagine-
pot!
I don't need to know that at all.
You're the one who talked about it.
You didn't have to mention it.
They do not enter your ears, Sir Ironhead. Ironball.
Elric, but thank you.
Oh, Whoops.
Elric's Iron Ball's the cat.
my fault.
No, you're good. You're good. It takes a bit to get used to. Trust me.
Yeah, you just see Iron Ball just quietly just doing push-ups.
Oh, heck yeah.
Wait, is he doing like vertical push-ups on the Iron Ball?
Yes.
God damn it.
Yeah, he's doing handstand push-ups.
Yeah.
Can I
I know
join
that-
you?
You know that works up your upper body strength, but none of your lower.
May I join you?
Oh,
You
dear
may.
Lord.
And I am going to do the same exercise as he is.
And then Iron Ball switching to one hand a little bit, which is a struggle.
Both of you.
But then he
roll
also
athletics.
speaks to Elric. But he looks over to Elric's direction. Do not worry, I will work on my legs after these.
Very good.
Also,
know,
speaking about, mass to weight ratio, I think he's got you beat.
Ironball, you
Comparatively,
see a
yes.
sinister grin appear on Genesis' face. He's like, you know who would really like this workout?
Baron?
Baron.
Are you done shitting? We have a workout for you.
I was
I
hoping
would
that
choose-
Baron would just
Did I
burst out.
hear, Baron? Oh dear God.
All right, they're doing workouts. It's time for you to join in.
All right.
Please tell me there's toilet paper on his shoe.
Yeah,
There
toilet paper on
is.
his-
Oh, thank God.
You know,
He forgot a curler in his hair too.
This reminds me of the old days when I used to lead the platoon. Oh, the good times.
Yes, it reminds me of when I was a knight.
You were a knight?
Was.
I mean, you still are. You're just a knight of a greater power now. If you want to think of
All
it
right,
like
here's
that.
Baron's
Correct.
athletics check.
You two need athletics, I guess. Iron
That
Ball.
is a 27.
Alright. Here comes Iron Balls. There's a regular one.
Of course, fucking Baron is gonna showboat now. God damn.
Let's see, athletics. Yeah. Oh damn.
You know, I would join in, but I also don't want to damage the ship.
Oh, we're starting out easy today, I see.
Like I imagine, like fucking Baron's like doing one-handed push-ups and then like jumping on the hand and then going down, like at a point.
Iron
The
Ball just
27,
replies,
Baron's barely
"Yes."
doing like no-handed push-ups. It's just
No hand. Is he just blowing on the ground and lifting himself up?
He's lifted by his pure charisma.
Oh God.
Iron Ball, Iron Ball
Morning
just
people.
adds,
morning people.
You know what? Fuck it. Can I roll at athletics? I don't want to get big
Absolutely.
because I don't want to.
but
I just
Iron Ball just adds, it is not a matter of simply starting easy or hard.
Actually,
or
can I still use my
consistency is the matter.
for the sake of being an asshole? Can I use my Giant's Might? Because technically I don't have to grow,
Just
but I'll still
not
get the
grow?
benefits. Yeah.
I mean, if you
That-
could
literally,
use one of
it's-
your combat abilities, yeah, sure.
Well, I don't
Is,
know if we're fighting right away.
Is there
so-
coffee on this ship?
Never.
Wouldn't Callisti
mean-
also have her thermos?
Felicity literally is like hogging a pot.
Yeah, I figured she would have her own, but I'm talking about for the group.
So, Elric just looks at the rest of them. No, you need to do it like this, and he's just bouncing with his nose and doing push-ups.
You're bouncing with your nose.
I'll
Pretty
get on
much.
top of it.
Iron Ball just sees this. I am in awe to your resilience of taking hits to the face.
You get used to it after being slapped way too many fucking times.
Mm. And then Iron Ball, after doing just a couple more reps, switches, and then using the literally Iron Ball that is his namesake, and starts places on his feet, and he starts pressing it up and down.
Dear lord. How much does that thing even weigh?
I do not know. I had forgotten its weight.
Do you mind if I
focus
look
on-
at? Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
I simply focus on consistent repetition.
You mind if
and
I look at it?
endurance.
You mind if I look at it without touching it, just for
You
the
may.
sake of? Since I've worked with general craftsmanship and have seen mostly weapon forges, is it like just a giant metal steel ball? And I can like
Compared to
swing
Iron
weight?
Ball, yeah.
Okay.
Compared
I
to
guess-
you, you could probably bet like 10 to 15 pounds. But you've
Oh.
watched him swing that fucking thing around before, and the momentum it carries is much more than your average.
Okay, so it's not that it's heavy per se comparatively. It's just that the momentum it gets swung at is more hurtful.
Yeah, you do realize that most swords are like 8 pounds, right?
Depend.
Big
Elric,
sword.
not
I was gonna
not
say-
Elric's, but
Elric
most
carries more.
Most two-handed swords are like 8 to 10 pounds.
Yeah.
Maybe.
I didn't know if his was like extra because it was like denser metal.
yeah, I
Oh,
mean
yeah, his
your
is-
sword is different because you're fucking Goliath. Yours is
Also,
probably
it's
closer to 25-ish.
I was also gonna say it's also 7 ancient weapons just slapped into one.
Yeah.
Dear
So,
God.
Yeah,
As
we-
opposed to Elric, there's really nothing too special about the Iron Ball on it.
I think Elric was just curious because he's never seen Perbolt's weapons up close unless he was getting smacked in the face with them, so he didn't know the composition.
yeah.
Yeah.
They
but,
they might technically not be the heaviest things, but the force they are swung with is terrifying.
yeah.
Yes.
All right.
A flail is not about weight; it's about how you use it.
Meanwhile, Elric
It is-
remembers
it-
getting fucking
and then I
Professor's
roll
words
at his
echoed in your head.
trajectory of where you hit the enemy.
his words echo in my Perbal's words echo in my head, and his fucking flail echoes in my face that he left when I had him
I
retrain
was about
jab.
to say the fracture echoes in your skull. All right, so I'm gonna let you guys get ready, do your morning preps. I'm going to go grab a drink and hit the bathroom.
Yep, no problem.
Okay.
I'll be right back
Yeah.
too.
Thankfully, I get those giant smites back on a short rest anyway, so I figured I'd just blow it for the sake of lore of
That's
Elric
fine.
just not swallowing his pride and being an asshole.
I'll find
Don't
a
worry.
stove and make some
Oh.
tea and coffee.
Well, it is long rest actually, so after that, Elric. I guess I'll ask Jeebus about it when it comes back if we would have a long
Yeah.
rest before what we do next.
I
We did
think
have
he
a-
said that. Yeah, he
We
said
did,
that it was
we
all.
did have a long rest, so
Well,
man.
no, afterwards for like the morning, because I didn't know if we're heading into something. I'm fine with like not having giant smite immediately, because I have other things.
we're likely going. The best we're gonna probably get is a short rest after this, just so because it's the
Mhm.
prep time. But we are gonna be hitting something, and
Yeah, then I think I should be fine. Also, does potion of water breathing doesn't give swim speed, does it? If I remember.
I don't think so.
I do
I
not
mean,
know off the top of my
we have the
head.
spell.
Well, no. I know the water breathing spell. I'm curious if it gives us a swim speed as well, because if you don't have a swim speed, I think you have movement in water.
That
I'll look
sounds
it up
about right.
now.
The only reason Elric now has a swim speed is because he has the swimming trunks that Makino gave him. My flowery ass
breathing.
swim trunks. Now I have a swim speed. I don't remember though
No,
if
it
you
does
do have
not.
to have a swim speed or it has your.
No, it doesn't. It just
Oh.
gives you up to 10 willing creatures you can see within range the ability to breathe on the water until the spell ends. Affected creatures also retain their normal mode of respiration. So yeah,
Alright,
no.
so
What you
okay.
probably are looking for is no,
gonna
not water walk, because they just they just get
Yeah,
shot.
I was gonna say you're probably thinking, um, usually I guess the only. Oh wait, I have athlete anyway, so I have a swim speed. Oh wait, no, I don't have athlete on this character. Wrong character. That's on Kael, which also makes sense that she has a swim speed.
But yeah, Iron Ball just does the morning workout reputation to get him, quote unquote, limber to fight.
It's funny because like this is the first time in a while that Elric actually had some other military person that would have been training. Because God knows Jackal didn't want to do this shit.
No, Jackal was
El-
lazy.
Elric had to force him to go on a 7-mile run with him.
Oh, and that's all of the three of us then, huh?
Pretty much. Like
Oh,
Elric,
yeah.
the way I built Elric is he's technically a ex-mercenary that worked for a platoon for a while,
Well, he was
and then that's how he
ex-soldier.
met. Well, he is. I always considered it like mercenary ex-soldier, but I don't know if he was affiliated with any specific. I guess because we never talked about that. If they were technically affiliated, him and Jackal, with an actual like warband, or it was more so.
Jackal was affiliated with a mercenary group in the south before he came to the north.
No, that's what I'm talking about. Like our group up, because I don't think we ever talked about if Elric
From
was like.
my understanding of it, Elric just kind of grabbed and conscripted Jackal because he couldn't beat his strength. That's how I picked it up.
I always imagined it as it's more so a fatherly thing of I can't kill this kid despite him not fucking dying. I'll just knock him out and take him with me and see what happens. That's how
Pretty
I always
much.
envisioned it.
Forced adoption. There we
Makes
go.
up
Let's put it that way.
makes up for his kid not being there.
Because Jackal previously was with Griffin's Past, and that was in the south, and they're not good people.
If I remember correctly, the way I always envisioned Elric though is he usually just did odd jobs with a few people and kind of led here and there, but he wasn't like part of any official military group.
Okay.
Unless Jeebus wants to rectify that, that's how I always envisioned it.
Yeah, I was gonna say I left a lot of the I just gave Jeebus the template of stuff and I let him run with it. Or
I do
it.
I do imagine though that like Elric at least has some connections to like military hierarchy. Not like so much so that it's super deep, but enough to like know some people. Like obviously like the Silver Legion, stuff like that.
Yeah, I suppose if anything, you can ask Jeebus if you know the mercenary group Griffin's Pass, but
I don't think Elric would, because
they're
mostly
in
he
the
didn't
south.
focus
Yeah.
on, yeah. And Elric's priorities was in the north, kind of doing other stuff.
Mm.
And Iron Ball, not really a military guy, but his training was from Purple, especially the amount of times he almost died.
Mhm.
Did you like roll for that like above table with Jeebus to like under, or is that just more thing? I guess because this was when Group B was made or Team B, so
I'll be honest, I do not remember the exact details of Iron Ball Apprentice of Master Proble's creation. That was during the era where I was feeling a little
burned out.
burnt out and very agitated. So I was like, all right, I want to make a character that's really just gonna be straight up min max Munchkin.
That
And I
was.
told you this too.
I mean, I literally told you guys like go hard, and you kicked the fucking shit out of me.
Jeebus, 'cause I figured I would ask this because Bison and I were just kind of talking about it back and forth. Was Elric part of any specific military detail, or was he just kind of like a guy that would pick up odd jobs and get given a few people because of his like victories here and there?
You told me you were a mercenary, right? Like you would be part.
Yeah.
So you would have been part of a band, and you just never told me the
Okay.
name of that band.
I'll think of something, or you
But
can just make it up. It's up to
like it was. You were probably more like. You hung out on the front lines for quite a while before the Jackal incident happened.
That's what I figured, and also that's why Elric like has some knowledge of like say the Silver Legion and stuff. That's what I kind of
Okay,
figured.
you know what?
Also,
Roll me. Okay, roll me a D100.
okay,
We love
And
a fuck it.
You want it. You want to hit an extreme, just
that's
like
an
that.
extreme.
Elric was at the battle where the Silver Twins failed.
Whoa.
Oh no.
Yes, so Elric watched Rim and
Oh.
Rain die.
I'll not talk about that because Elric. That's probably also why.
That's probably a big reason you left, because those were
Yeah.
the two biggest military forces the North had at the moment.
And it also doesn't help that Elric generally gets annoyed at Drake, and there's probably a reason after seeing both the Silver Twins die. Just let's not fucking repeat this.
Watching Drake be a complete dickhead.
Yeah.
And
Ugh. Okay, I'll add that to my sheet. Watch the Silver Twins die.
Yeah, I was gonna also ask the question: would Elric know of Jackal's mercenary group that he was in before?
I want to say no, just because unless they were
Yeah.
constantly fighting them.
um,
But I don't.
no,
wouldn't
your band had a name, doesn't it? Fuck, I forgot.
It's
Yeah,
the Griffin's Pass.
The Griffin's Pass, yes. They
it's
are
a- it's
actually
a-
a relatively famous one. Like, most people have at least
Okay.
heard of the Griffin's Pass. They have,
So Elric would have heard it in passing then, probably.
before Jackal joined up, they had done some pretty great things. Mainly dealing with, several Storm Giant encampments.
Yep, now I can understand why Elric hates Jackal.
Yeah. I thought I had said that before.
No, I don't think we touched on it really all that much yet.
I think I
'cause,
maybe
like,
have told it to Miser once.
Yeah, I don't think we
Yes,
like brought it
you
above
did.
table.
You mentioned that
Because I was
Griffin's
just thinking of
Pass-
this.
So from my notes that I have with Griffin's Past, they were a guerrilla tactics type of group, but they were they were also the type to underhandedly poison wells and do other really bad things in the South.
How
Oh my
dare
God.
they?
Jeebus, I have a great name for you. Tell me yes or no. I'm gonna DM it to you on Discord real quick.
Okay.
So I don't know if famous or infamous is the proper word for it.
I love it.
Yeah.
But a military a war band probably
Okay.
wouldn't call themselves that. Let's call it their nickname.
Okay, that would make more sense considering Elric was supposed to be at that point. He would have been fuck. I can't think of his fucking alter ego.
It was
Brock Beefington.
Yeah, that would make sense considering
Yeah,
that was when he was Brock.
Yeah,
I'll think of
I love
another
it,
name
but
later.
it would probably be something more. So, and Jackal knows the Griffin's Pass got their name is because of the battle they had on Griffin's Pass.
If you want to just think of one, or I'll think of one. Just let me
Well,
know.
it's not a huge issue right now, unless it is.
It's not. I
Okay.
just was curious.
Yeah, well, we could come up with something.
Okay.
Yeah, man.
But yeah.
Okay.
Right.
I think we should.
Is Zephyr back? The only person.
I think everyone's back.
I think so.
Girl, I
Yeah.
didn't leave.
All right.
He's been here the whole time waiting.
See if I can
Sorry,
grab
we
everybody.
get really chattery.
He stood so completely still that he was invisible for
Oh no, I
everybody.
took the green box with you.
Oh no!
Not the green box.
Not the green box.
Big Green has come once again.
Oh no.
I love how nobody went down just to go check out the cannon mechanism.
Elric
Oh no.
trusts.
Scared to see it.
It's that, but Elric doesn't know cannons that much because doors. I guess, dude, doors have more like anti-aircraft esque stuff, so it's less cannon and more giant fucking turret.
Yeah, dwarves are think of like World War I and II and AA encampments.
Okay, yeah,
because they're
Elric
built to
probably
fight
would not.
dragons.
Dear God.
Dwarves don't fuck around.
They do until they lock their door. Then they're kind of like, "What do we do?"
Did you guys just leave these corpses on deck all night?
No, I'd imagine
No.
either we throw them over or whatever the fuck our party wants to do with them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No.
Definitely not leaving them around.
We're not gonna eat them. For the love of God, I don't want to eat them, especially after.
The only friends through the night.
I guess we did get rid of them.
Well, you lot. Just about to the coordinate map's got on it. So if you got any preparations or gods to pray to, now's the time.
Wait, I have to take a shit. Give me a minute. I'll be back in an hour.
I'll go put on my armor.
A married
just
man,
give
I
a-
see.
Ironball just gives a little chant. All answers can be answered. All problems can be
Thanks.
solved.
Thanks.
with flail.
Thanks, Harley.
I'm sorry, did you hear that?
Yeah, I did.
What did she say?
She said so true when he said a married man. I'm gonna take a shit for an hour.
Sometimes it's longer. Sometimes I almost call the police.
Dear
I
God.
think he
Like
fell
he's
in.
missing. I did lose him the other day. And then, lo and behold, he was taking a nap under his desk. Why the hell would I check there?
Hey,
I checked everywhere, and I was like, he's gone.
My headphones aren't wireless, and I liked what I was listening to, so I just laid on the ground and then kind of fell
Are
asleep.
you okay, Deep?
No,
You mean like? Do you want to talk about it?
no. Also,
Anyway.
Okay, I'll just say Ironball is making a quick quote unquote prayer chant or something to the to his iron ball. It just says all problems can have many solutions, but main solution flail.
I hate how my mind's just thinking of the fucking Jackie Chan thinking Umo Gwe Vivi.
One more
Fucking
thing.
that. Just that whole chant the whole
Umo
time.
guai guai mai.
Dude, what?
Now you should see, he does look like a.
I know he does look like somewhat monk adjacent. That's why I think it's funny.
Mm-hmm.
Not to mention he actually has all those little abs too.
each wrinkle is just a different ab.
That's actually disgusting.
Terrifying.
All right. All right, I'm done taking a shit.
At one
And I'll
point, you
just
just watch him smash a fly with his eyebrow muscles.
He probably could if he could find it. If he could get the fly there.
Flyhouse insulted flail. Kill fly with flail. All right, Alric's not taking a shit.
Using that time to
Everybody's
find.
just up there, like the arms crossed, waiting on him.
Yeah.
I
Wait,
had a
there's
map.
No worries.
I lost it. I don't know what to do with it. Of course, I named it something stupid.
I feel that.
I used to.
One of my favorite map names that we actually never used was Air Started Fire again.
Is him just blowing up another fucking island?
Oh man, no, so hilarious. I even rigged the griffins to blow up.
I hated that. Like, there was a certain point, like, I think Miser just hates us now.
There was a moment. There was a moment.
This is Miser's
Wait,
payback
what
at me
is
for
this
making Kiku.
story? Where the fuck is it? I had it. I know I've seen
No,
it fucking
it was-
recently.
No, it was just that one moment where I just wanted to kill everybody.
I thought you wanted to kill Slaughter, and then Slaughter's like, okay,
Yes.
I'm going to the Green Dragon, goodbye.
Yeah, he was primary target, but I was like, well, I can't have him, so I'm gonna get the rest of you.
What a fucker.
Could have been worse.
No, that
I almost did.
Iris almost actually killed us from that. I think he would have like killed.
You could have been mauled by owlbears that also had explosive straps to them.
We
Sadly, there weren't
almost
any
were.
owlbears.
Thankfully, I found out a funny tech that Jeebus let me, because technically, air genasi don't need to breathe. So all the poison traps, I'm like, I'm just gonna hold my breath and let our sorcerer go first. Which is funny in the moment.
God damn it. I thought I was
What's
so
up?
fucking prepared for today.
Nah, don't worry, man.
No worries. We'll banter while you set up and.
It's not even set up. It's find the map. I don't.
Also, Baron, why the fuck did you not drain the chamber pot at all?
There's the chamber pot in my room. I have servants for that.
I'm going to throw this man overboard.
That's the plan. Yes.
Do you find yourself charming?
Yes.
Don't ask him that.
You shouldn't.
You're just rude.
A gentleman always empties their chamber pot.
Oh shit, I was supposed to do that? As Elrix is dumping his.
Why are you
No,
he's
shitting in
joking.
my room?
No, he's not. He has another chamber pot. He's just dumping it overboard.
Elric,
Yes.
we're. You know what? You're the only one jumping off that side of the ship.
Nope.
Nope, that's the deal.
Nope.
This is why I almost let Jackal kill you.
Understandable.
I ain't surprised you did not let him kill him.
Well, I mean, don't get me wrong. After the thing with that day, I kind of thought about it, considering he tried to kill me anyway.
Wait. He tried to kill you, or these jackal tried to kill you?
Technically, both of them at this point.
Elric, we will have words to discuss after this adventure.
I was blinded by rage of going home, and I let it get the better of me. It probably won't happen again. I'm going to preface it with probably.
I'm going to incite that real hard.
He's not lying. I'm not gonna even like.
I know,
roll
but
against it.
there's gonna be a level of how much he's gonna believe you.
Thank God he believes me as a sworn
There it
fighter
is.
brother.
I will be sure to have at least have you within Flail's reach.
If it helped you feel any better, I wasn't in the right states of mind at that point, so. Could you imagine going home and then having basically your whole home turned flip upside down?
Yes.
Then you can at least understand my rage.
And I would direct it to the correct targets.
I'm not saying I'm proud of what I did.
You best not be.
Never am proud of friendly fire, but it has happened more times than I can badly.
You remind me of a hobgoblin that I worked with. Something Bolt.
Should I be worried?
No.
He's dead.
No, I meant so much as the fact that you used to work with him. Did you or Parable kill him?
Considering he liked friendly fire a bit too much, yes, I had sent Flail to him and Owl.
If it makes you feel any better, the only time I would ever turn on anyone now at this point is if someone started fucking with my head.
I will be sure to apply proper application to that.
God damn it.
You alright, J-Beth?
Oh, I thought I found it. It was the wrong fuck.
Alright,
Is it in the archives, maybe?
That's what I've been looking through.
Okay.
Oh, did I ever tell you? While we're waiting, did I ever tell you that I was at the... what would be the name of the Battle of the Silver Twins, Jeeves? There did not have a name.
Actually, that's the perfect name for it. The Battle of the Silver Twins. As in post-mortem, that's probably what people would call it.
Did I ever tell you all that I was at the Battle of the Silver Twins?
If you did, it was drunken slurs that none of us could understand.
Well, that was a horrible day. Especially those two. I'll say young, because they had childlike nature, though somewhat refined. It was horrible to watch them pass.
Is this why you're a dick, Drake?
A little bit, yeah.
Is this why you're always angry? Because you have to face constant failure of your powerlessness?
I wouldn't say I'm fearful of powerlessness. I already understand my weaknesses is probably... It points to his head up here, and more so somewhat egotistical at times, and I'm slowly trying to work against that. Not an easy process, though, trying to swallow one's pride in order to put others forward. Especially after being alone for so damn long.
I start to wonder if everyone with the pride situation go crazy.
They either go crazy or become upbringers of their own personal justice, and I hope to have neither.
And now I question the mind state of this jackal friend of yours.
As do I.
That's why it looked good. They changed. Now I can't apply a colored filter. Oh, so just pretend this is blue.
Are you asking us to play pretend? Are you kidding?
Yeah, in our tabletop
Pretend.
RPG where we use our mindscape.
Are you kidding? This is ridiculous.
Oh, I see. That's what I was telling you, Jeebus. That they switched the thing in Roll20 now, where like the background just emanates the color of the map. It's a weird thing they added recently.
I had like a blue filter over this whole thing that made it look
If
like
you
it was
scroll,
underwater.
if you scroll in and out, there's like a blue flash.
Oh yeah, there is.
Fuck
it's because.
Funny.
Did you put it on the light layer?
No, I think it's a thing as well because of how new Roll20 works, because it basically overlays most of the backgrounds with the background similar color palette to the map. So it might just be fucking with it because it's two contrasting backgrounds.
Yeah, I was gonna say there's not very much blue in here.
There is if you like scroll up and down real
Yeah,
quick.
if you zoom in and out real quick, you'll.
No. I'm saying in the map there's not much blue, so I don't know why it's picking up blue. Unless, did you do it as the background color?
No, it was like a filter that I put on.
Because what you can do is you go to dynamic lighting and then set like world light.
Yeah, that's not. The same. It's changed now.
Don't
So
worry,
use
I'll
one.
use my LEDs.
I'll use my
Daylight mode, explorer mode. Like I can't change the color.
Boo.
Huh.
well,
okay.
that's fine. Well, this since it is underwater, we could. Oh, Jeebus, I'm curious because Miser and I were talking about this as well. So, if you don't have a swim speed, you just take half movement, correct?
You take half movement. What is it? Bows are literally useless. Crossbows are the same. Anything that does any melee weapon that isn't piercing is at disadvantage.
Great.
Awesome.
How does fire work on?
Not well.
Unless it's magic.
What if it's magical fire?
Not great.
Damn, do I did depth charge.
I knew we should have made more gnomish grenades.
Hey, should I
But-
take a spell slot for the water breathing spell?
No, I think we were given it by.
And for the love of God, nobody used electricity.
I don't know how
half
Jeebus
my
handles
prepped spells.
Dang it. We're all gonna die.
Not really.
TBK. Rip.
I was like, actually, electricity works pretty well. It might
think if
give
anything,
people around. It's got a bigger AOE than you're used to, but it might also give you a little tingle.
That's
Oof.
fine. I can walk it off.
But yes.
Underwater?
Yeah.
A slow walk.
So yes. There are two people that still need to be, water breathing. So either Zephyr, you can cast a spell, or you can tell me how you're getting those other two people the ability to breathe underwater.
Okay, I'm sorry. Before we went down here, did we discuss that this entire situation is happening underwater, or are we finding dry ground?
I guess we should probably like just discuss that above or like in character before we start.
All right.
Now, where are we looking for? This looks like open ocean.
Hmm.
Hey lads, there's supposed to be something underwater here. It's where the good captain kept some of his treasure.
Is there like just to clarify, it's just straight open ocean. There's no like anything piercing out or anything.
Really, you can't. No, you can't see much.
Okay.
It's a lot of blue.
Dabba dee dabba do.
Okay, so I'll cast the. Where is?
Who's all going with that? Or who's all coming with us? Because I don't want the band of everyone.
You all are.
Aye, aye, Captain.
I mean, comparatively with my hydrophobia, I was thinking about staying on board, but you know.
I mean, if we die down there, then the Queen of Pain gets, if that is her, gets Graham. And you sure you want her to have Graham?
Elric, you're going.
Oh, I'm well aware I'm going. I'm talking about, would you want your case study weapon to be in the hands of an undying deity?
Hey, I have a quick question.
He seriously question or thinks about it.
Question.
Does the snake? It has a swim speed, but does the snake?
I think water snake does.
There's a water snake?
Yes.
What snake?
I
Yeah.
know.
You know what? We're just gonna go with reef shark anyway.
Oh, right.
I just realized I was muted.
Yeah.
All right.
Finding it.
But
Elric just puts
okay.
on his swim trunks.
Yeah.
After Zephyr cast it. Well, last one in, and he just jumps in.
Yeah, I was also gonna say that I recall this being Mr. Terror Session 0 map for you guys.
Yeah, I know. I saw that immediately. It's like I don't want to say anything though.
Yeah, but I had dynamic lighting,
You
Yeah.
did.
and then I turned it off. Real 20 fucked
No.
me.
So where are we landing?
It happens.
Where are we dropping, Chief?
You guys are down here.
You'll know. We could talk normally, right? Or does water?
Yes.
How does what? Okay, I didn't know if water breathing did anything weird with talking.
I just put that
All
there. 'cause we're
right. Well,
underwater.
me and my crew are gonna go check out the city center. How about you all go check out that creepy fucking church?
Very
course.
well. Make sure not to die, Baron.
While we're down here, is the frequency like picking up even faster now?
Quickly.
Just out of general curiosity.
It is, yeah.
Well, if anything, the words in my head are getting even faster now, and it seems very clear. So, just a word of warning.
You all watch Genesis in his full plate just fucking sink.
Yep.
Alright. I'm gonna try this right now.
It's actually a race between Iron Ball with his literal fucking ball and chain and Genesis in his plate mail. Who gets the
Yeah.
bottom
Elric
first?
I imagine Elric is dense enough to float.
My armor is made of
Wood. Oh yeah, it is. Might want to fix that after we're
No
done
way.
here. Barna! Wait, she turned into a duck? God, I have not watched that movie in forever.
If it's made of wood, then what also floats? A duck. So if she weighs as much as a duck, she must be made of wood. Or we better.
She's a witch.
Alright, so as soon as we hit the ground part of the church place and Elric mentioning that, Iron Ball is going to use his protection from good and evil on him. His one only time thing says, I guess we must get this done quickly.
I don't know how quickly is going to be, especially if she has a shard. We explained to Genesis what the shard of Gehenna is. It's going to be rolled. Yes.
I do not know what a shard of whatever this thing you're talking about is.
It's essentially condensed ancient dragon bone. That still
Interesting.
radiates magical energy, enough to probably destroy this world 3 times over.
Oh, yeah, the moons are gods.
Well, one of the moons was a dragon.
Pretty sure the other one is too.
DM, can I use Divine Sense to see if I sense any strong evil?
Absolutely.
Okay.
God, you can use that like a lot of times. Actually.
Divine
Yeah.
Sense. I think it specifically allows you to see hollowed and what's the other?
Let's see.
Consecrate and desecrate it.
Desecrated. That's the word. All of everything within a good. Everything around you is desecrated land. Because it only goes
Ooh.
out 60 feet. So yeah, everything around you is desecrated land. And you don't really see anything that's... you don't see any celestials or anything, but you realize that you would need to actually be within visual sight of the individual to test them, because
Wow.
Divine Sense kind of is fucked up like that.
Just forgetting that,
Okay.
that
Oh, also
Zephyr's
Zool. Zool is a little spooky, and Zephyr radiates just as you do.
Is
see.
Elric radiating anything then? Since
Hmm?
the words are okay. Didn't know if he would give off anything because of the words in his head.
Oh wait,
That-
Iron Ball,
that's what I was
doesn't your
gonna say.
ball do radiant damage now?
Yes, it
So
does.
Iron Ball's ball is also glowing, because it's sanctified.
Oh, jeez.
And
He doesn't even notice.
Rowan,
He doesn't
Rowan
know
gives
that.
off the faintest. Actually, no, nothing.
Hmm.
I was like, what
I
you
thought
talking
she did.
about, Willis?
Well,
Try-
no, because
Nope.
tries to detect emanating danger. Half of the party's lighting up.
Yeah. every paladin in the party ever, to be honest.
God, at least it doesn't detect good and evil anymore.
Yeah, I can imagine how slanted that would be.
Hmm.
Why
can't
does the
guess.
row keep popping on my thing?
Don't question it. You don't need to know.
Stay close, friends. I'll go in first.
I shall come along with
Should we be
Just walking
worried?
on the ground.
Hey,
at all?
Rowan, you brought a shovel, right?
Why would I have done that?
Because there's a cemetery.
Are we really
You know
going
what?
to?
Left it in my other pants.
Don't worry, I have shovel. Hold on. I think I
Perhaps
do.
on our way out, Mr. Elric, we do need.
Wait. So
Dude.
here's a funny thing, Jeebus. I don't have a shovel per se, but I have a hand axe head, a rack
we
of
could
lamb
just leave
ribs,
it.
and a warhammer.
I think we got other things to worry about, Elric. Elric, we have things to worry about.
Oh. Well, I
Uh,
guess we'll grab problem
just
later.
on the inside of the door, as Genesis opens it, he sees two, much more militaristic and
great.
creepier looking Marrow. They have the fish tails, a harpoon in one hand, and that is tied to a rope that is in their other. And they start gibbering at you in a certain language. Does anybody speak primordial?
I think that's what
Yes.
Celeste does.
Oh no, I speak celestial.
Oh, I
Literally,
do.
it says
Yes!
finally.
So me and Callisti.
I think
forgot
Rowan does
Elric
too,
speaks-
doesn't he?
Wait, primordial?
Primordial.
Yes.
No, I thought I did.
Oh, what are your other
That-
characters?
Yeah.
Ah,
I
I-
forgot
speak
Elric has
two
like
important-
20 fucking languages.
I speak the two most important languages in this campaign:
I think
Primordial and Tabaxi.
Elric's would probably be Terran
Tabaxi.
though, so if it's like Aquan Primordial, he might
It's
get
definitely
pieces.
Aquan.
Okay, then yeah. He'd probably
I
be
don't got
more
much
Terran.
to offer.
I don't know what Callisti would be then. Like primordial wise.
Oh,
Unless
Callisti
you're-
studied base, so it kind of works for everything.
Just the common folk primordial. The poor man's, as they call it. I guess Elric would still get pieces, because I'm assuming it's like not.
Yeah,
Don't
it's
differentiate.
you'd still be able to understand them. It's just that they have the thickest fucking accent.
Oh shit, they're British.
Ooh. Land. The captain invites dinner.
We humbly accept his invitation.
Wait, does he speak? Does that or
So do you speak?
Oh, wait. Oh, I'm
I-
sorry. I thought they were speaking common. My fault. My fault. My fault.
God
Yeah.
doesn't speak other languages. So
He's
yeah,
about
no,
to
they're
start speaking in
currently
Spanish.
they're currently speaking something you don't understand. To you, it's like
Okay.
ah,
I'll be like,
Kilwash.
okay, fine. What?
Hold on, let me also insight just in case.
Elric, you might not think this is the most trustworthy thing in the world, but what they say is true.
Is it Ulrich and his primordial? Is it Captain Stevens or is it someone else?
Good captain, been with us generation.
Looks like Callisti talks to it.
Is
mean,
this a
this-
parlay situation, or are you actually just going to kill us and eat us?
Ship you arrived in is known to.
I guess it is parlay for now. Worst we could do is break bread and then see what happens.
Okay, everybody. No hostile intentions.
All right.
Sure.
Hmm.
As Iron Ball already has the he was in a fighting stance already.
Yes, they're just asking for parlay for the most part, considering the good captain, from their words, knows the ship we arrived on.
Good. No blood has to be shed.
All right,
There may
Iron Ball
eases his stance, but he does not deactivate his weapon. It's still shining like a nice anglerfish ball.
It would, Elric and Primordial, it'll be just down the stairs, correct?
Down. Oh. We.
Alright.
Oh.
Into backseat. Callisti kind of leans into her uncle. Just be ready on the word, okay, Uncle? For flail.
Aye.
Question. Is there any, like, markings on this thing, or is it just too faded from, like, water and, like, deterioration that there's nothing really?
As you guys look around, there is a plinth with a very familiar symbol to Callisti, Zephyr, Rowan, and Elric.
Should I be worried?
Well,
what?
it's the same symbol that the kid Eldritch Blast you got. Up to you.
Well, now that I can actually... It's just a symbol, right? It's not an actual word. Just, like an
It's
emblem
just
almost?
hers.
Okay.
Well, if we had any question yet, or
Well, here's hoping we can break bread and then break some skulls.
Should we be worried?
Oh, 100%.
Yes.
Keep on guard and make sure to watch everyone's back, or else we're going to
Then,
be sleeping with the fishes.
then stick
And not
close
in
to
a
me.
good way.
The light will
Wait.
protect us.
I really hope, though. Because I don't want to sleep with the fishes. I think that's Baron's job.
Elric, just take the lead.
Why?
Because you speak primordial as much like I do, so
Completely fair. And Elric will say in primordial, after you, and he'll kind of gesture them to the stairs, since they're escorting.
Ironball will stick 5 feet close to Callisti just in case.
Okay. They said, they're just descending down the stairs then, right?
Yes.
Alright, Elric will follow, and just kind of motion the rest of the party then to just follow behind.
Ironball is also emitting light from his Yarki Kushra, his flail.
It's gonna get us pissed off. It's gonna piss off the queen. But oh well. She deserves it.
It is Ironball. He's not gonna take any.
He's gonna. I have a feeling like shit's gonna kick off because Iron Ball's just gonna feel insulted by an evil woman.
live by the flail,
Die by the flail.
Yep.
Nothing but a devout follower. I'll give him that.
For
But yeah.
1,000 years, the divine flail is just a religion.
I feel like Purple probably inspired his own religion at this point, called Religion of Flail.
Oh, it's just a divine flail and the patron saint parable.
Hail the flail.
Pretty
It
much.
is the art of the flail.
You heard of the motion of the ocean. Now get ready for the pale. Be pale under the flail.
Rare.
Ugh.
So as you guys continue to descend down and down into depths,
It's
The-
dark in here.
architecture
Whoa,
is
what the heck?
changed quite a bit. Where it is very blocky and human architecture like. As you continue down, enter a cave
Oh, hell no.
where stone is carved.
Mm,
Tokens down here for me.
Can I see the... Or is it, like, further down that I can't see this man? Like, just so I have a frame of, like, reference.
Oh, he
Or
is.
can I, like, see him from my position?
As you enter what you could only assume is the Great Hall, you begin to see this
oh no.
sitting
me
in
see
a
it.
chair, behind a long shell. It's definitely a shell that has been used as a table.
Elric, as he's kind of descending down, kind of looks at the man, and in giant says, "Hello, cousin. Been a while."
Greetings, thief.
Ah, you're one of those.
I am most confused here. What are you two saying?
Well, that man regards me as a thief, so that might mean he is a pure giant, and that's not a good thing.
I have left those useless creatures behind. Come. You are safe for the duration of dinner. I have distracted your other friend.
Did you just send lewd mermaids to in transparent? Because I'm pretty sure he doesn't need much to distract him.
Even send the pretty ones.
That does not surprise me, actually, in the slightest.
uh, as he kind of motions to Genesis.
For now, will be everyone's shield, but I'm not good at shielding. I'm more good at smashing.
Good.
Keep
Well,
that in
Then-
mind.
let's go. sit.
I shall protect everyone.
I
Do
guess
what
we'll
you
go.
do best.
I guess we'll go sit in their fancy chairs.
As you're hanging out with Genesis, well, you do realize that his shield doesn't have a handle.
Oh, it's just and
How
It
do you
just,
hold that?
I do not.
as you guys begin descending down, the shield began floating around him in a good 360 circle.
I want one of those.
Elric, you need to start wearing armor before we even think about that.
What do you mean? I have armor. Points at the one shoulder pad and like the hand guard.
Magnificent.
He means actual armor.
Follow,
mean, I'm not-
human.
I'm. What is Elric's AC? His is at 17, so it's not like it's. Oh, it's. I'm very.
Really don't have that bad of ace.
I know. It's just the fact that I just constantly keep getting rolled by everything because I had to deal with Jackal at like a
Well,
25 AC.
It's more that, yeah, things would get frustrated from not hitting Jackal and hit the guy they could probably hit.
I feel
Okay.
like Jack is the cause of a lot of headaches, not really intending to be so.
God, I already forgot the name of fucking the pirate captain that was with Earl.
Stevens.
Stevens, thank you. So, this is again in giant. Have you lost your I'll say land name down here? No longer Stevens, but something else.
Oh, not Steve. Still. Amen. Still strike fear.
To be fair, I haven't heard of you before, so if that makes you feel any better.
Our
Neither have I.
mountain dweller.
So, a question: are they still speaking in their weird language, or are they
Yeah,
using common?
it's definitely in giant.
Okay.
I mean, most of the mountain dwellers are root keepers, so I'm not very surprised. They had the opportunity to miss you.
As Elric says, kind of with a smirk.
I forsook them. Now,
Being
do we continue this conversation in secret? And he'll switch to common. Say things that everyone can hear.
Yeah, I'll just speak normally. Good. I'd say good to see you too, cousin. I'm pretty sure you want my head or something else that I possess. So.
I'd like to give you all an offer.
First, may I ask what is your name, sir?
Known as Captain Stephen. The Green Man.
Then I must ask what had happened to your descendants some time ago.
I just said, join me. No time is right.
You all actually see Iron Ball look around. Then where is the Stevens that has helped me and my kin in time of past?
Is near.
So you had mentioned an offer then?
I heard half of that.
I said you had mentioned an offer then.
We shall eat first. And the pharaoh that you had seen on the ship all swim down under the plinth you're standing on and come back with plates and platters, all seemingly weighed down by different heavy metals. And as the table is filled with uh, some live fish and other different types. It looks like salads and a lot of terrestrial meals that you guys do seem to be actually like have seen before. They should be your liking.
Well, never hurt to try something I haven't eaten before. Dalric's just gonna take a bite out of.
Is everybody just gonna stand behind me instead of sitting down?
I'd assume this was.
I thought the
table was
big
like,
thing was the table.
Yeah, that's
the
what I assumed
thing in the
too.
middle is the table.
Oh.
That's why
Okay,
he's
that's
at one
fine.
end of it.
Well,
Yeah,
see, that, I
He's
was
also
wondering
at
why
the end of the big thing.
Yeah, true.
Iron Ball is making sure that he's at least somewhere in front of Callisti, within 5 feet of her.
Iron Ball's
Just in case he needs
standing
to
on the
be-
table right now. But
Pretty
Iron Ball
much.
has become
knowing
the table.
Iron Ball, that makes sense.
He will. He will do that.
Iron Ball royalty. No, I'll think I'll stand on the table instead.
No table manners. Plus, he's also looking around to see if he could find the Stevens that has been him and the Alley-Cat's benefactor.
And I
for a
feel like it's
time.
legit. He is also the shortest.
Yeah, he
Yeah.
probably needs, and they don't probably have high chairs in the deep ocean.
Yeah, no,
I
he's,
know, you
he's
just float up a little.
Yeah.
the only thing that's keeping him down is his Iron Ball.
His will to live.
But
Zephyr, you do realize that Hades has been thoroughly distracted by a little swarm of guppies that has been released for him specifically.
I expected nothing less.
Iron Ball will take a sip of his. Actually, how is that going to work? He's going to take soy sauce drink right now.
It's just gonna pollute the
Just
water.
release it into the water and
Maybe a
Well,
sippy cup?
No, it doesn't work because we're in liquid.
Oh, dang it.
No, it works fine. You just have to open the lid with your mouth and
Yeah.
keep it inside.
Let's see. Let's see
As
if I
long
can
as
do
you
this with
keep the
with
container
acrobatics.
closed, you're not gonna waste half your soy sauce.
Okay, yeah.
You're good.
acrobatics.
He has done this before and knows exactly what to do.
But yeah, Iron Ball's gonna keep an eye out for the Stevens that has been the Alley Cat's benefactor in the past.
My great sire looks one guest resting. Yes, Captain. Be there. And floating down. Similarly faced, a white, long locks and a gigantic
God.
white beard is the Captain Stevens that Iron Ball knows.
Roll this another wisdom. Makes sense. Ironball actually has his mouth wide open. You just see this stream of soy sauce coming out.
I hate that visual.
He never changed.
Of course not, but Earl and many of us were worried when you were lost at sea.
Yes. Oh, I thought he was ready to meet. My family. Yeah, what is it called? Progenitor?
Yes, progenitor.
Yes.
Thank you. My family's
Patron?
progenitor, but the sight of him made him
Patreon.
unstable. Patriarch. My son taking up the green mist yet?
Question to DM: does Ironball know the fate of his son?
Ironbrow might not know the fate of his son, but he knows the fate of the ship that was in Tanmarine.
That's what I figured.
I am saddened to say that I know not the fate of your offspring, as the dragons of the south, the burnt coalition, set fire to Tanmarine. The ship, well, it has seen better days.
About my ship. Mine. You still ride the waves? Lie below.
She lies below.
What?
Not as big as I thought it would be. There we go. You guys see that out of him is a series of green bubbles that float up, gather around the top of this chamber, several hundred feet above you all.
Just know that this is the truth that I know and speak of. The Dragon War, I suppose you call it the second one, as he's looking over to the first Captain James, is now being spearheaded by the one known as the Crimson Tyrant Marthane. It was he who set Tanmarine ablaze, simply because he couldn't handle a defeat.
Ian. Guileless. Anger. ship was a blessing for my lady. And what
I will
if
just remains. Oh, continue.
you all are ship of the stout, newest descendant doctor? Why you have been offered this parlay? Have you heard of Our Lady?
From my end, from Earl and other recent strange tidings, but not directly.
And we have heard of her, a farmhand, as well as who had inherited one of the statues.
Describe this hand of the farm.
Real ugly looking child, got blasted a few times, was riding a spider.
Watch your tongue, thief. He is the newest in our little family.
You just hear like the longest sigh from Elric.
Great.
Do you know how he got a statue of Our Lady?
No, not at all.
Ironball will just simply say, I suspect it would have to do with a twist of fate.
Well,
Honestly, being in a forest full of spiders, I just kind of assumed it was, dinguses.
you mean to tell me that one of her champions, the one who set her free, gave the child the idol?
Who was the one that set her free?
Answer my question and I will answer yours.
Well, if we know the name, then I can possibly give you a better answer for that.
I unfortunately do not know the dinguses or such situations, so thus I personally cannot answer that question, since I do not have an answer to give on that one.
The Fitzgerald, seemingly unkillable man.
Have I ever heard the name before?
Ironball has.
Yeah, I know Ironball has, but I'm curious if I would have.
Felicity just looks at everybody because she's like, who the fuck?
You are referring to the man with the deer.
Harbold?
No. Right, you will not know that one.
I
It
guess
was a dingus by the name of Ort.
but his last name was,
Wait, did you say deer?
yes, a giant elk creature thing.
Wasn't
It had
that in one of
horns.
our rooms?
No,
so.
it is the one that is on Master Purable's helmet.
Ah. Oh.
I meant the imagery.
I don't think there was.
It was. It
Um,
was.
oh, was it?
On the
his
Hulk carpet.
Rowan's?
Oh wait, yeah, that actually makes more considering.
I do not know of this particular room, but
Would I have heard the name Orts Fitzgerald before or not? Because I don't know if he was
Oh.
well known. Okay.
I mean, did Callisti even in passing?
No, he was one of those mercenaries that just thought he.
Uh,
So like Elric.
Yeah.
Oof.
I'll take the low blow. I don't care.
Oof.
well, to tell you what, as far as we know, he's either dead or just, for lack of a better term, fucked off.
I mean,
Iron Ball adds, from what my master trainer, Master Purple, has told me, he fucked off with his criminal friends, and one tried to assassinate him.
I mean, aren't you all interconnected through your god? Considering, could you hear her or his call?
If the Fitzgerald was over my options, I would know where he was, yes. But he sticks to the.
Keep that in mind.
Yeah, I mean,
He
I thought it was
was.
a walking ecological disaster, but not, we don't know anything about him.
Well, you're not wrong. We all are.
I don't know if that should be a prideful thing or not.
Lady has given us powers to create the lands we like. It's built around her views. Gives us power, we give her praise. Equally. He looks over Genesis, Zephyr, Rowan. You all know of exchange.
Do I?
It might not be a business. Give and
Question, Jeebus, because of my general affinity. Does this man have any weapon that seems rune attuned on him? While he's talking?
you see across his hip. Maybe not rune attuned, but definitely spiritually attuned, similar to your weapon. A large cutlass.
Keep that in mind.
Which
For
the
now.
captain was known for using. Any good fucking pirate should.
Now he uses a scimitar like a loser.
Best ones go
Take
for
offense to that.
Oof.
To be fair, cutlasses are just so much better. Anyway,
It depends on your training.
Yeah,
That's
cutlass
true,
take
too.
you're like, you like cut, stab, or poke.
I don't know if this guy speaks multiple languages, so I'm not gonna risk anything right now. Don't use a scimitar then, bitch. Here's another question, even though it's spiritually attuned. Does it have like a same kind of pull that Graham does?
No.
I guess that would be more of a okay. I didn't know if
It
that's actually a good.
actually feels more like Jackal's. That long
The
sword.
Baker's sword?
The Baker's long sword, yeah.
I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing, because that was cursed prior.
Eh.
So you spoke of a deal.
Yes. We're all being offered great power. Join with me. He looks direct. You feel as he's looking directly at Callisti. Then my armies. It's the forest.
Let's see the contract and then we'll talk. As Callisti puts on her most "I deal with devils, motherfucker." Look,
I really don't want to make a deal with this person.
Neither do I.
We're trading power and prestige for what? Loss of sense of self?
My niece, I will let you know now, whatever choice you make, I'll do what I can to back you up on it. But just remember the safety of the alley cats and your father's, I suppose one would say, adopted kinsmen.
it is impolite to not look over a contract.
Do you look over the contract of a dictator while he holds a gun to your head?
But did he shoot you while you were reading?
We are in the basic situation of that.
I thought we were having dinner.
I had forgotten that. That was quite
Hardball
surprising.
at this place, I'm just slowly rising to the ceiling.
Well, he did lose some of it when he saw his Stevens show up. But
I'm
he does
aware
take a
we-
bite of the fish.
I'm aware we are having dinner. But there's nothing wrong. No one said you can't have knives out while dining peacefully.
And we'd like to see the contract, as any good contract is mutually beneficial to both parties.
Not quite. I don't trust him.
I don't either.
They're not trusting anybody.
Great thing to say to his face.
Ireball just adds, this is most confusing.
I just want to throw this out there to everybody. Contract law is kind of something I had to learn.
Before I joined with the great lady, I was a pirate. Do not trust my words. Why don't you all trust her?
What?
Because I come from a family of war criminals, probably, and I've threatened to kill most of them.
And he's gone.
Well, his form begins to shift and change.
Ooh, what?
And roll for sanity.
I wouldn't be surprised if Elric would have to, considering.
Hold on. I need to roll a constitution. Ironball's choking a little bit as he swallowed the fish raw.
I thought he was about to fucking jump over the table and Elric was gonna have to grab him.
Now, yeah, that's the wisdom. That's gonna be the wisdom saving throw.
Elric has the athletics to catch him, so don't.
DM, can I use divine sense and see what kind of
It should still
creature
be
this
going.
is?
Yeah. That's a celestial.
Oh.
That's not good. Or it might be.
Not mine.
Wait, did it just kill those two in front of it?
Yeah.
No, it just morphed. Oh. Ah. Genesis,
Take
good
a
luck.
step
You were
ba-
right there. Yeah.
And I kind of like whisper in Zephyr's ears, like, we're related to that fucking thing?
Not that one. I don't know about you, not me.
Yeah, me neither. Me
This
neither.
ain't my bitch.
This is not my. No. Are there bad celestials?
What?
Are there
What?
bad celestials?
Yes.
Good and
Everything
bad.
can
Heard
be
of bad
bad.
gods?
Everything
I know
can be bad.
nothing. Oh
I think
gosh.
it's all a matter of perspective, I guess, because there's technically evil gods, but that's from perspective of
Yes.
what they're
That's
doing.
Yeah, I
Elric,
suppose.
are correct. It's just
get it.
about perspective. For these lovely Pharaoh around me, I the greatest good. For those who are against us, that try to take our land, our territory, subvert them into being slaves, I'm their worst nightmare. It's all about perspective. I am known as the Lady of Pain, as I was given Nestia beginning, drowned by my own brothers and many names, hidden away, unlike others that you all know. Fear, love. I was hidden for those.
Jeebus, here's a funny, weird question that I didn't think to ask, but thought about it now. Does this seashell table radiate any magical energy?
Not really.
Okay, I didn't know. My worry was that was. I fucking don't. This okay. Another thing is, I'll kind of ask this: does she seem to resonate like the same energy, at least to a certain degree, like Ram does? From
Yeah.
what I could tell. Okay. Okay.
That is his meta, but does she radiate the same as dragon bones?
That'll take a check. An Arcana.
Oh, damn it.
She's a little too spooky right in front of you and talking to you. Young mortal. See, you are becoming nervous. Parley was offered to you in good. Have nothing to fear. Will not. You all have too much. We have an important role to questioning. You're going to aid. Get in my way.
Guess it will depend on what exactly. And as our cat said, a contract.
There is the fact that if you had wished for us to be exterminated, you would have done so much earlier and efficiently.
For today, I offer you this. Take my. At the end, be given a boon. If survive, we will call the weak from our number. Show who serves.
So my brain just dirt. Basically, we'll all take the challenge, and then whoever survives basically has to kill each other to see who's the champion.
No,
No.
the
Okay.
challenge will be something different. As you terrestrial bit of a dungeon.
Do we have a choice?
Choice. Try to leave.
So you're making them one and the same.
Of course not.
Seems like it.
I will not be involved in the challenge. Or like
Just
mentioned, just a mere shadow. Okay. Past year has been quite fruit. Downtrodden. Many people need my assistance. Many people need my attention. You all should feel honored for what I'm giving you now.
If I may ask, should we take this challenge of yours, which I am inclined to do so? What is this boon that you are granting us with your honor?
I have a set of armor and a weapon.
It's always just my armor.
shall we take the challenge?
I mean, we could either say yes or decline it, slowly walk away, and probably get stabbed.
Oh,
I mean, I was viewing as abstaining from the situation would be beneficial to both parties on my behalf, being that my family, which I assume you're wanting to either destroy or incorporate into your power structure, is buried it out already on its own versus the others.
several of the Dust Cave already decided me, while others refuse.
What is
Iron
your...
Ball's whiskers kind of twitch a little bit.
Callisti's eye is narrow.
But he will step forward a little bit. Well, I am curious of this boon that you have spoken of, and if it does help the war efforts against the dragons. I only speak for myself at this moment, but I, Iron Ball, apprentice of Master Percival, will accept this challenge. I cannot speak for the others, though.
What is your opinion on the dragon war thing?
Issue. Dragons can do it. Stay out of my territories.
Well, I mean, considering that the aquatic dragon was rather dealt with.
Why you're being offered board strictly because travel brought that down.
Oh, you're referring to me. As suddenly, Fireball realizes it.
No, he's talking about the ship that brought it down.
Oh, Ironball directly.
Oh wait, oh,
Yeah.
okay. I was
Yeah, that was Iron Ball.
I was
He's
Iron-
talking about the
confused
First
for a minute.
Marine.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
She's talking
I
about the
thought you were
First Marine.
referring to the ship, not the person. My bad.
No. She's referring to the Prison Marine that was owned by the Yellow Dragon.
Yeah, no, I get it.
Callisti reaches into her bag, pulls out a roll of vellum that's been treated, starts writing.
Is each boon different for the individual, or is it relatively the same?
It is a set
Well-
of boons for your
Okay.
weapon. Robes.
Ironball, since you already agreed, please sign here.
Etc. Etc.
Iron Ball gets a small little cow trap, pokes his paw, and he lays his paw onto the contract.
Is anyone else signing? Like above table. I know this might be some fuckery, but I'm just trying to debate like how else to handle this.
Are we taking the challenge?
Wait, is this
Iron
for
Ball
the
is.
challenge or for joining her? Or is it?
It's technically one and the same.
This
It's her
contract,
challenge.
short, is we agree to call the masses in exchange for the boons as a single transaction, and further transactions will always be considered unequal territory.
If I do take your challenge, it's not to bring praise to you or give glory to you, for I already have a master.
Are you lying?
Huh?
Are you lying?
Am I lying?
Yeah.
No, not really, because my master is honestly like the light.
Okay. No, that's literally just a question from your GM to you. I didn't know
Oh yeah,
if
no. Honestly, like I'm just like as
like I didn't
I
take
am
Genesis.
clueless.
I didn't take Genesis as a liar, but I also didn't know if he was trying to fuck with the with her. But yeah, she may
No,
have.
Genesis is more like leaning towards like he's following the path that's already been set out to him, and since it doesn't coincide with what she's talking about, her slavery and everything, he doesn't believe it.
Okay. No, that's totally
Wow.
fine. I just
Iron
I needed to know if somebody's trying to lie to the god.
Yeah,
You
Iron
know-
Ball just also adds one more thing of I am in agreement with Genesis on the fact that the one master I serve is Master Portable, but I shall take your challenge for the boon, and if it may help my niece and her cause.
This challenge and vote strictly for what you have done for me, past young ball of iron. Any future deals that we make may be made, but it seems that none of my emissaries, so I step.
All right,
It
so
So if anybody wants in on this contract, please sign on the dot lines.
Very
so
well.
above table, this won't like behold us to her, but it's just basically because Iron Ball did her a favor, now she's giving us a favor.
Yes, she
Yeah,
feels
above table.
like she
Okay.
owes Iron Ball and does not like that at all.
You know, if it's willing to help us, and we don't have to
Pause.
elaborate.
Pause. Did you just say fucking it?
Oh.
It meaning the challenge and the boon, not her.
Okay.
Mm.
Sorry,
Nice
I
save.
was
Good.
I was actually wording. Let me rephrase that just so it makes more sense. If the challenge and the boon is willing to help us and push our endeavors forward, then I am willing to take it.
Indeed.
As long as it won't make us beholden to you. I am fine.
No.
I've never met my celestial ancestor, but is this gonna be like offensive to them?
If you'd like to know, I could tell you that.
Unless he writes something else at the end of the contract.
And Iron Ball will look over to his Steven. It is good to see you again, old friend.
And you. There. Well, with the contracts beginning to be signed, the path being set out for the majority of the group, we will end the session here because I got called out. So I have to run pretty quickly. So I am Jeeves Dingus on Twitter and YouTube. You can find me at all of those places. Unfortunately, you will not find me for any of the next week's sessions because I will be down in Mexico. But do not fear because we will not miss the next Drake Salvation because I will be back the Saturday after. So I will be part of the Miser Sunday campaign and my Monday campaign. So next Monday we will begin the Temple of the Drowned Lady.
Woohoo!
I'll throw it over to Miser.
Hello everyone, this is Miser Mark. I play as Iron Ball, and you can find my content on Miser Mark on both Twitch and YouTube. I also run for Into the Wildlands on Sundays, and I wish Jeebus and Rowan good luck on their trip to Mexico. Otherwise, I'm going to send it over to Moogle.
I am Goth Moogle. Since Jeebus is gone and we've decided not to do one of them, I will be the campaign for Sea of Sorrows next Monday. Beyond that, Mariner.
Hello, I am Transspace Mariner. You can find me on DM Mariner on Twitter and Transspace Mariner on Twitch. And I'm kind of thinking about writing up some quick one-shot. I don't know yet. I'll be like a game time decision where I'll just be like, all right, we're doing something on Sunday or not. But it's kind of like up in the air still. Right now, I do kind of want to take a break, but at the same time, I don't mind just running a funny one-shot for this party because they drive me insane anyway.
The Balthazar of the Traveling Pantaloons.
I'll think of. I have an idea that also if Moogle wants to test another character as well, just in case.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll throw it over to. Does anyone else have anything to plug, or should I just toss it back to you, Jeebus?
Cheeky.
Yeah, cheeky.
What? I ain't got nothing to say. I don't have any channel. I don't have all that, but I'm just here as a player, supporting everybody here. Yes.
All right.
That's
well,
about it.
we love having you. You're a great fucking addition to this campaign. So happy you're
I love
having
you.
fun. It was great. I will see you guys literally actually in 2 weeks.
Woo!
Goodbye.
Woo! Bye.